Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to the Imperia Blues Prologue. This is a Daggerheart one-shot. We're super excited here to be playing some Daggerheart in my original campaign frame of Freelancers. So if you're here for some high fantasy sci-fi shenanigans, well, you're in the right place. But hey, I'm not here alone. I'm not GMing for empty seats. I've got all these amazing players here that we've got to shout out. Starting off with Kujo.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kujo, and I'm here to tell you that you should brush your teeth. Hi, I will be playing Whitlock, our favorite Drakon Slayer warrior. I'm so excited to jump back into this. I miss this setting so much. Yeah, I'm a popcorn it to Meadow.
I knew you were doing that, and that's why I prepared the following statement. Hello, my name is Meadow, and I'm here to tell you that Kujo, please let me into the Google Meets. I'm playing Celerity Jones, your favorite blood hunter.
Yeah.
And so I will rude. Popcorn also, it to Mary.
Hey, Celerity Jones, our favorite blood hunter, unmute yourself in the Google Meet, please. Thank you.
Ooh, spicy.
Well, hi. Hello there. My name is Mare. You can find me everywhere at Oh Hello Mare. And today I bring to the table the one, the only, Teo, our Fey brawler juggernaut, standing at a whopping 4'9". I love him. Short King. And I'll go ahead and pass it to Kelly, the lover of short kings, I guess.
We do love a short king. Hi, I'm Kelly. What else would I supposed to say? My pronouns, she, they. I'm playing Queen Considian, who is the wizard, who also uses she, they pronouns. Was I supposed to say anything else? No?
You're not obligated to under fear of perjury.
This is going to be submitted as legal evidence.
Hello, I'm Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. I'm a Black Variety content creator, TRG performer, K-pop enthusiast, and all that jazz. She your pronouns. And I'll be playing a lovable Fae bard, Otto.
Hell
yeah. Incredible. The gang's all here. But not all the way here. Allow me to explain as we open the scene with the stars. The massive planet of Imperia looms over the distance as we see its two moons, the twin moons as they are called, Vi and Delora. As they hover over, and you can see just this vast, sprawling city within Imperia. That being New Horizon. As we go further into the city, we go to a specific sector, Sector 1, also known as the Slopes colloquially, but the Ward Banks. These are where the shorter buildings are. You will hardly see anything going up above 2 or 3 stories unless it's an apartment building. Everything's cramped and it's a hot summer day. The humidity is up there to the point where you see kids are playing in the street while breaking open fire hydrants along the path. And with the way that the city slopes, they all begin to flow downhill towards the gutters. But we find ourselves at Manny's Max and Merch, a little shop located right on this very cramped corner. It's only a couple of floors, but when you walk inside, we have a large, rather group of adventurers sitting and waiting to hear the news about their Starliner that's being repaired. Before us is Adventuring Unit 03112026. They don't exactly have a group name or anything like that just yet, but here they are in the waiting room, cramped with a little oscillating fan that sits at the front desk as an Awoken sits there combing through a magazine, waiting. What do you all discuss as you wait to hear the news about the ship?
Are there magazines in this waiting room?
Oh yes, this magazines and more specifically, a lot of newspapers.
I think Teo would be sitting in one of the chairs. His feet don't touch the ground, so they're just kicking back and forth. And he's almost completely obscured, we'll say, by one of the newspapers. But he's got a stack of magazines, like fashion magazines and things. And had spent time looking at that and has now moved on to the newspaper, just completely obscured except for his hands and his little kicky feet.
Heck yeah, give me a knowledge roll as you are trying to figure out what you can garner, analyze from these magazines and newspapers.
Hey, so I rolled a 12. I rolled a 13 with hope, with just -1, which gets us to a 12. So
Okay.
he's
With
pretty.
hope, was that with hope?
With hope,
13?
yes. I have with hope. Yeah, baby.
Gotcha.
I'll take that.
Yeah, so I'd say first things first, let's start with that newspaper. One of the first things that you end up seeing is information about Happy Homesteads Casino and Resort, the happiest place on earth, is currently closed
to the war.
because recently there was a some sort of eco-terrorist attack on the facility that led to the release of a bunch of extraordinary and dangerous exotic creatures and beasts out open into the free space out there. So that has been the big news, and there has been a joint government effort between the Imperia along with some folks coming from a different part of the galaxy in the meantime, to try to work together and figure out
Imperia
who's
and Co.
responsible for this. Imperia and Co. As they try to figure out what was the cause of this. However, from the magazine, you have learned this year, big old baggy pants are in.
Yes.
They're in.
I think that he takes a moment and he leans over to Quinn and is just like, would I have to get a pair of shorts, do you think, in order for him to be baggy? Or like, and is it high rise or low rise? What do you think would look better?
I could see that working for you. I would say. Yeah.
Kind of show the ankles a little bit, if I got the baggy pants, but they're
showing
shorts, they're
ankles?
ankles. Hey,
In this
ankles and
galaxy?
boots. Hey, I mean, listen. Seems like fun. You know what? And he's gonna sit there and look in closer to see if there's a code or anything to order them with. Oh, there's coupons in here. And he's
Brilliant.
pulling out the little coupon inserts, stuffing them in his pockets.
How are Whitlock and Celerity killing time? How do they deal with waiting?
Celerity loves to wait because it means nothing happens, and that means she's not getting killed. However, hunger comes for us all. So I think the sound of a solid mechanic thunk as Celerity gives a left hook to the vending machine in the corner. You see this infernus with pointed ears. One of the ears has a chunk missing from some weapon, and the hint of tattoos on her neck as she wears her hat very, very low and is grumbling curses under her breath, trying to get this space snack to come out of the vending machine.
This
Heck,
stack.
Yeah, you can either go give me a strength or finesse roll to see
Okay.
how well you can get a bang for your buck with this.
They're the same, so I don't have a lot of hope in this. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so I got a 7 and a 6, and it's with fear. So the 13 plus 1 is 14.
14. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, are you gaining a fear right now? Because I rolled with fear?
Yeah,
I mean-
probably.
Yeah,
So
That
we're
means I
playing the
got that
game?
hope.
I mean, it's
Okay,
it's
so
no big deal.
If,
It's just
no. If we're
it's-
playing the
no,
game, then I think she feels something in the air that kind of intuitive sense of danger, and her hackles rise. You can't see anything. It's kind of like the goosebump flesh on the back of your neck. And I'm going to spend a stress to gain a hope as you gain this fear.
Ooh.
Okay.
Heading him off at the past.
Got it. Sounds good. Yeah, I'd say with that, you're able to go and you get some, it's almost like these prepackaged like MRE meals, like these, like, it's a everything protein bar. It's got everything you need to sustain yourself for 4.5 hours. It is like this hockey puck shaped piece of gelatin with bits of, you can't describe what sort of, it has a meaty texture, but you're not quite sure it's a meat, but it is protein. And I think the two flavors that you end up getting are cherry and strawberry. So you get 2 for 1, but mark off three gold for that. It's pretty expensive.
Hey, how dare you make me pay for it? Okay,
I have a question. Is the vending machine glass on the front? Can we see into it?
Yes.
Okay. I think as how is the food being held in the vending machine? Is it like it's standard, like in like held like by like metal racks, or what do you
well, this is the future. They've upgraded.
Yeah.
So it's a sliding plastic door that kind of, and then a little spring pushes it forward a little bit, and then the door comes back up. So the trick now is that when the spring is moving things forward, you have to kind of jostle it a little bit to give the spring a little extra push to get an extra item out of there, you know?
Okay. I think I'll let it go. I was going to, because I'm going to have to do the timing all fancy. I was going to use prestidigitation to kind of just like levitate one of them out of there.
Hey,
Possibly.
I mean, you can certainly try. It's going to be a bit of a higher difficulty.
Okay.
But you can
try.
certainly try.
Hey, free is free. Free is free.
You can do it.
Okay.
Just believe.
I believe in you.
It's a cool 12 with hope. Unless I add a stat to it. Do I add anything to that?
You'd have to call it beforehand in order to spend a hope to add an experience.
Oh
to
no,
it.
I mean like a stat.
Oh, yeah, your spellcasting bonus, yeah.
I
Because
forgot.
it's because you're doing like prestidigitation, so you're doing magical
So
stuff.
a 14 with hope.
Okay.
A little something small, something tiny.
I would say it makes it through, but
Okay.
the snack gets a little crushed. It gets a little smushed on the way down, and that thud. The clerk just goes.
She's not making eye contact. She's
Just
looking up
shaking their
her-
head. They're just shaking their head side to side. Just
Something. Hi.
and they look back down at their magazine.
I get my snack. Because are we pretty cash poor right now, or no?
You all, well, yeah. So with that being said, a lot of the spoils that you all would have garnered from this past job definitely had to go into basic repairs for the ship, the impounding cost fee, the cost of registering as an adventuring team, and then also the cost of licensing or the cost of registering this vehicle to your name, also the cost of dealing with the paperwork of a transference of titles. It's been a lot.
Bureaucracy's expensive.
I don't make the prices. As they look back down.
This economy. Jeez.
I have a question. Can we see? Because I know we're in a waiting room and Manny is working somewhere in the back. Is it like a situation where there are open pathways behind this counter to like see at all the work that's being done?
Unfortunately, there is not. You are in a plain room with fluorescent lights overhead and just those plain old gray tiles that have turned a little bit brown from all the foot traffic that has gone through here, and sometimes quite literally, because not every ancestry wears shoes. But as time begins to progress, you begin to see a door begin to slide open from behind. Okay, you were the guys with the scatter star, right?
Yep.
Yes, that would be us. Yes.
And you
That's us.
see Manny, the mechanic of the ship, is there. He is this 10-foot large giant with 3 eyes, bald head, covered in head to toe in grease and tattoos, large bushy beard to go along with it, and it just wrapped around his waist is the his little tool bag that he carries with him. All right, so I need you guys to come with me, and I can show you guys what's going on over here. As he all begins to guide you all back there.
Down.
You all begin to walk into a different space that does not match the outside. You are essentially inside of this massive hangar bay with about 12 different hangars in between. And you see all these different starliners, these ships that are hoisted up in these massive cables. You look down, almost look like this bottomless pit. In the way that this magic is working, it is creating this little sub-dimension where this mechanic shop is located. As you look down, you see all these different ships begin to move around and be jostled around and pass by. You see some that just kind of look like yachts and cruisers, some that look like massive motorcycles and ATVs, but these are people's ships that they use to travel across the stars. But
It's canon. Lobo is here. Sorry.
yeah, you never know. But as it happens, he begins to guide you all to your ship, the Scatter Star. This arrowhead-shaped ship sits at the loading dock. It's about 3 rows down, and there's a little walking bay that goes along with it. And he says, so I got good news, I've got bad news, and I've got bad news.
Oh, there's 2 levels of bad.
Well,
Is it like bad and then worse, or is it just both in the
Equal
bad
bad.
category?
Category, just separate.
one's worse,
Okay.
one's bad,
Oh,
one's
no.
good.
Does the
Well,
good
now
help
the way
bad,
you said
or is
bad, now it sounds even worse than worse. You know,
What
is
if
it,
we do?
No, if you solve the bad, it helps the good. Bad, bad,
Oh.
good. The worse, you want to do the worst bad or the bad,
Do the
bad
worst
first?
first, then we'll build ourselves up.
Worst first. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
which one is worse?
Oh no.
God.
That
Okay,
means they are
okay.
they on the same
The
level?
worst
They're on the
news,
same level, it looks like.
the wheel core to your ship is fried. It's basically your engine. You see, what you have back there is a Gen 1 Starliner. This is old school tech.
Yeah.
Legally, there's no way to get the wheel core that you need because we just don't design them that way anymore. It's a bit too dangerous.
Okay.
So on planet, there's nothing I can offer. However, if you go to the junkyard on the moon on Vi, that should, you might be able to salvage something.
Peace
Now,
of
if you can
mind.
salvage that part, I'll put it in there, get it fixed for free.
Wait, did you skip ahead to the good news?
No.
Okay. Or that's still in the worst cat. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so the bad.
Now it's time for the.
That was the
bad.
worst. I thought you wanted
No.
worst,
We're
good,
on the same
bad.
page.
No,
we're
it's
on the same
worst,
page.
bad, good. We're
Yeah.
ending on a good note.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the bad news is, I think you guys are getting your license for it, right? So essentially the way it works, and he kind of leans forward and he puts on these tiny little glasses that go on his face. And he pulls up a little, essentially a little tablet. He goes, all right, so let me show you right here. So you see, when it comes to registering a license for a vehicle, right? And if it's an abandoned vehicle, right, you pay the fee to the government in order to be able to take that vehicle. As long as the owner doesn't come back within 90 days to claim the vehicle, you're good. That's yours. However, the owner came back and he's in the ship right
no.
now.
Oh. Oh.
But so he said he wants to speak to you all.
Okay.
So that's the bad news. So I don't know if you guys have already paid for the paperwork, or in the process of getting the license for it. But if he says no and doesn't transfer over the title, that license that you get will be null and void.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somehow this feels worse than the other one.
That's what I was saying. That's it.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
The energy, different energies, but clarity.
Yeah, both bad.
Okay.
At the same time, we cut to Orion, Johnny's character, as he sits packedly tight in a DMV in a similarly hot office that is short-staffed with only one employee. You see a turtle, old,
Of course.
moving for papers.
This is so Zootopia.
The music going fast as well is killing me.
I'm so sorry. You didn't bring any information that has proof of address on it. So you'll have to leave and then come back with proof of address, and then I can look at it again. And then we cut back to
Wow,
the
you really
group
said me that
here.
last time.
Here.
Something tells me that where Orion is would be the perfect time to save his life and make up for the life debt that I owe him.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
that's
okay.
got nothing to do with me. But so those are the bad and worse news.
All right, now we get the good news.
Good news is the ship is fixable.
Oh, so that was just related to.
If I get that part.
If we get the part
Get-
and we get
If it exists.
And how does an upstanding group like ourselves get ourselves to the moon exactly?
To vibe.
Oh, I mean, people go salvaging there all the time. You just pay for a shuttle. They got shuttle services that'll take you straight up there,
'Cause we have
right on over.
so much
And the
money.
owners in the ship
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he said he wanted to speak to you, so I was showing him the details.
What was the owner's
Relate to him.
vibe?
What is his what?
The vibe.
I don't know. He's just I don't know. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool cat. I don't know.
I
He
don't know,
seemed
maybe-
really nice. He was a really nice guy.
Maybe. No, celerity. No. Maybe he'll like us. Maybe he'll want to travel with us or something. We can always use an extra hand.
I
know
don't
this
have
is
to feed my blade, ain't I?
I'm
She's
gonna be happy to
reaching for
shake
her
his
sword.
hand
Oh,
again.
we cannot murder anybody in this hangar. I don't think we should.
Who said anything about murder? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
we could
hand in hand
maim
with it.
at the very
Larry
least. I don't see a problem
Larry-
with this.
Strict no
Okay.
violence. No violence.
Same page.
You guys can
Do I look
negotiate.
like I could hurt anyone?
If there's a problem,
I laugh.
I'll call Lightspeed Patrol immediately. Shut this whole thing down. All right, so let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
But y'all are
Right.
free to step in there, take a look at
We
everything.
should just knock. Can we come into your ship? I walk through it.
You see that the ship door is already open for people to board up. The back of the ship is kind of facing where the walk path is. There's a bunch of safety rails around it to make sure that you can step up safely into the Scatter Star. As you enter inside of the Scatter Star, it is dark. You hear jostling, moving around.
I just, not slyly at all, just reach for the sword that is on
Yes,
my
I know.
back and just
No murder.
this thing is haunted,
This is not
and
the
I'm
business.
expected to be fine with it. What am I going to talk down the ghost?
Maybe.
You
No.
slowly creep forward more and more. Oh.
Pip is illuminated in the bib of my overalls, so there is a slight glow emanating from us.
Who's there?
That door was so spooky and perfectly timed. We're the people who were formerly using your ship. We just wanted to talk, maybe.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a little orb around here, have you?
A little orb?
If anyone wants to give me a group knowledge roll.
Oh. I have a +2 to knowledge.
That's good.
So no, I'm not here,
I
but
got
I roll
crits.
to help.
I have two. I have 2 5s. Yes,
You got what?
I have 2 5s.
That's a crit.
Yes.
You think back to when, before the vehicle got impounded, there was this smaller, old, rusted orb that you couldn't quite figure out what it did or how it worked. If you found an item like that, what do you think you would have done with it?
How big is it?
It's probably about the size of probably like a small ball.
If there's like an equivalent of like a center console or something, probably would have tucked it away in there, I imagine.
Gotcha. Do you go retrieve it, or do you just tell them where it is so that they come out to go get it?
I'll retrieve it.
Okay. You go, you enter into
Just right over
the
here.
cockpit area as they're off to one of the side rooms. You reach in, you find that orb where you'd placed it. Oh, perfect. As they exit out of the room, you see this Qatari individual that just has the striking face of like a Black Panther. Just this jet black fur and these fiery yellow irises. And he has a scar that almost spreads out in like a star-shaped pattern. His left hand from the forearm up is mechanical. He has this massive blaster revolver on his hip. He is wearing this bomber jacket that's sleeveless with a tank top underneath it, and just some sleek pressed, kind of like these cargo pants to go along with it. These sturdy leather straps that wrap around the feet.
So he's kind of fine. That's what I'm hearing.
I like his jacket.
Hey, would you mind giving me that?
Give you what specifically?
It's his ship.
That right there.
All right. Here. I'd love to know what it does.
Well, let me see here, make sure it's not damaged. As he begins to wipe some of the dust off of it. What was it? Open sesame. And then the orb lights up,
creative.
and then popping out into existence is a Komodo dragon the size of an alligator. That
Oh my! It's a lizard.
this portly, overweight
It's not what I was.
Komodo dragon. just-
That was the last thing I thought would happen.
He's like, I'm sorry, that took a while. My bad. As he begins to pat them, he's like, well, I appreciate you keeping that safe. I'm glad to know the Red Blade boys didn't do anything with old Henry over here.
Henry.
Yes, we kept him fed.
No, you didn't. It's a stasis room for pets. It doesn't.
We didn't even know what that
They
was.
I know what it is, thank you. I am aware of the Henry.
So,
Henry.
Teo's aware of his size and has kind of shrunk back behind Celerity a little bit, just as kind of like snuck a little bit back behind Celerity.
He begins to, as he begins to approach, he starts to like knock on the walls until you hear a toot toot, like an empty hollow sound. There she is. Boom, boom. Taps it twice. The panel lifts up, and there's just a bottle of alcohol that's sitting there. There we go. In case of emergencies.
We really missed out on some things.
Is this an emergency?
Maybe. As we get to down it.
All right.
Was it?
Can I pet the lizard?
Yeah, sure. As you see Henry go, as he moves towards you and just pounces with the little lizard licks.
Teo is about turned into a backpack on Celerity right now.
He's real friendly. But, so, you guys beat the Red Blade boys, huh?
Somehow, it was messy, I would say.
Yeah.
A little bit. We did it though.
Interesting. Appreciate it.
So,
Everybody's making a face like we didn't win. We kind of won.
And your name is?
Blade Stargazer.
And this is your ship.
That it is.
We needed it to get away from them red men.
Mm-hmm.
And now we need to get to a moon of Vi to help fix it up. Wouldn't like to leave a place worse than we found it. We're not that kind of folk. How do you feel about helping us get that part?
Me helping you all to fix my ship?
How else is it going to get fixed?
Question.
Yeah.
Is what happened to this core or was it our fault or was it just the natural deterioration of an old ship?
It is the fault that started with the Red Blade Boys, who were the initial gang that you know from when you interacted with them. They mutinied their captain and took the ship from them. They shot him out into space and left him for dead.
Yes.
This is that captain. So they took it, but they did not know the kill switch sequence for it. So it completely self-destructs essentially the engine so that nobody can take it. So between their travel and your travel, it did a number on it.
All right.
So, perhaps we can turn a page and begin friendship on new level. We help you fix the ship, and depending on how it goes, perhaps ownership can be a conversation in the future.
I like that idea. Hey, this guy must be the brains of the operation, huh?
I do have those, yes.
Yeah, how about this? A little paid audition. I'll pay for you all of us, to travel to the moon.
Okay.
And you get that part for me.
I mean, we weren't going to
Celerity looks over her shoulder at Teo just to see how Teo's like feeling about this book. She doesn't want to answer.
I'm still scritching Henry as this whole conversation.
Teo has not stopped working at the Komodo Dragon, has kind of tuned in, but it's just like, I mean, they
It'll
said
get
that's
you them
where.
baggy shorts you want, flashing your ankles all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I got a question for you. It's not as important. Where'd you get that jacket?
It's a good jacket.
It's a good jacket.
Pretty important.
Yeah. Real nice.
Maybe if we get to know each other first, I might give you some answers.
Happily to oblige.
Oh.
Everything's got a
Wait.
story.
Wait, Teo. Wait.
So-
I know when Teo's making eyes at somebody. Is Teo making eyes at Blade right
Teo-
now?
So Teo, with his Fae kind of ancestry,
Yeah.
his hair will change colors at times,
Yeah.
and you just saw this go from like a seafoam green to kind of getting pink at the roots.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's like, well, you know, I think there's no harm in the more the merrier to the moon, right?
As they say.
Looking at Quinn and just like looks to Quinn and sees the lizard again. Is like,
He goes, and Henry goes, immediately turns around, does a 180, and nudges at their little containment ball. He picks it up, he tosses it at them, it bounces off of their head, a little light shines out, and then begins to apparate around their body, and then they're absorbed into the subdimension of stasis, and then
So you,
are contained.
You catch a lot of them like that, or
No, I want him in a bet.
I look in the bib of my overalls down at Pip. I open up. I never do that to you. Don't you worry.
Oh, this is
to
kind
the
of
moon, I
surprising.
guess.
You look like someone who's got to catch them all.
Sure. As he walks out.
I've never felt the -1 to my character's presence more in this scene than ever.
Incredible.
oh god.
So you all gather what things you do have and begin to abscond to the nearest shuttle. You all begin to
What?
go towards the I believe this would be in sector 3, as you head into the scale winds, as you begin to go into a little bit of the upper crust of the city. You're able to take a train that kind of winds through the path of the massive skyscrapers that brings you to your local shuttle station that will begin to take you all there. You see, oh yeah, what is?
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Before we leave, like, what would we know of the atmosphere on Vi, and is there anything we could get here that would help us there, or is it just standard?
Give me a knowledge roll.
I'll try. Oh, that's only that's a cool 10 with fear. Sorry.
Cool 10.
Yeah.
You're not too sure.
Okay.
You may need a helmet. You may not. You don't know if they have some sort of apparatus to make sure that people can breathe in properly. When it comes to the outer sea, space is breathable. However, not for very long because of all of the debris, the micro, just little shards and fibers that are within it. But the atmosphere, assuming that a lot of people go there, should be safe. Yes.
I was just gonna say, is there any advertising out and around for like stuff to go to the moon?
Things you might need.
Yeah, don't forget
inner
your solar toothbrush, you know, something like that.
No, nothing really pops out in the form of advertising. I think one of the things that you see as you'd be heading towards that shuttle, specifically the one going to Vi. This is not the one that people go to have a good time. That would be Dolores, because that is the richest of the rich go
moon.
there, and they have houses and they have entire compounds and plazas on that moon, and there's also some great vacation spots there. Vi is the junkyard. This is the dumping grounds for the planet. For large pieces of trash and debris go to this moon to be dismantled. And that's kind of the thing that you'd see. So what you see is like you see a lot of people working in sanitation are actually there. So you see people who are geared up and ready to go there to have to start dismantling ships and wading through massive amounts of trash to be disintegrated. That's essentially what you're seeing is just a lot of working blue collar folks, but not all of them are traveling via shuttle to, in their work clothes, essentially.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
But with that, you board an Imperia Express shuttle. Not cheap for the amount of party that you have, but
He's fronting the bill.
He's fronting the bill. So as it happens, you all essentially the way it works is that it's a shuttle. It's kind of this like tubular sort of shuttle, and the walking deck that leads up to it. Once you buy your seats, there's multiple decks with doors that open up to them, and it is not fancy. You see, it's almost like when you're going on like a roller coaster ride of like something like I don't know, whatever the haunted house one is or something like that, or one of like the drop ones where it's just a circular room with a bunch of seats clustered next to one another, and you just put down these kind of arm bars that go around the body, and you strap yourselves into the seat belt. There's little TVs so you can watch the news and monitors all around. And then as things begin to take off, passengers, please make sure to keep all legs, hands, arms, horns, and appendages within the vehicle at all times until we have landed. And as that happens, you hear the engine begin to roar, the revving of the engine within it, and you feel the gravity magic begin to oscillate. Launching you all. And as you all begin to leave the atmosphere, begin to leave and see Imperia, this vast, vast world below. A lot of it the blue has faded, a lot of desert around it, a planet that is surely drying up its resources. This shuttle floats out into space, the outer sea. The plain white walls then fade and become translucent and allow you to see all the stars. It allows you to see all of the bits of enchanted space dust that make up the cosmic trail, these roads that people travel through space that have coalesced over centuries of travel, as you see all these vehicles in the distance riding along. But more and more, you move further and further until you dock. This same tube lands but upside down, and you can't feel it because of the way that the gyros kind of rotate the discs that you all are essentially sitting on, but everything rotates and flips over as the tube docks, and you see just this massive mountains of junk as far as the eye can see, sitting on the moon with bits of debris that are drifting away from the atmosphere, the gravitational pull of this moon. But also you see bits of a casino that have been tethered to the planet, and you see little sparks flying as people are manning these massive machines to start to dismantle some of the debris that was left behind, as you see a logo for the resort there that would be Happy Homesteads Casino and Resort, the happiest place on earth, is there being dismantled. But as everyone begins to disperse, you see that there are lines that are leading those who are going to work in different areas. People are taking different buses and shuttles that are taking them to their designated work areas and places that they need to explore. But then there's a smaller group of individuals who are with you scavengers. Just, people similar to yourself, not a lot of gear, not a lot of stuff. You also see some people there who are like enthusiasts who are like, hey, you see, we're gonna get that exhaust and we're gonna put that bad boy on our starlight. Listen, I tell you, we can pop a couple of those bad boys there. We can find a ship that's torn down, and that's gonna get us what we need. As they begin to converse, and you see people moving in towards this small little pawn shop located there on the moon. As we enter inside of this pawn shop, there's very few customers looking around, but there is one singular person working the front desk. Taylor, would you mind introducing your character?
Yes. So you'll see like the tiny pawn shop in there. It had like a neon sign that says Auto Parks Pawn Shop, like with like a blinking neon sign. You'll see the shop owner Otto wearing a brown romper, bunch of like gadgets and tools hanging off of it, wearing like goggles that almost look like two telescopes like sticking out kind of energy, looking at everything. Oil all over her face. Her wings are like closed in, but you see like it's like glowing and dims a bit as she's like arguing with a customer right now, and she's like, I'll give you 2 coppers for this. Now you better be lucky that I was not gonna give you just 1 for this. I'll give you 2.
2 coppers?
2.
You kidding me? What are we doing here? Come on.
You're tricking me. You're tricking me here.
No, you're tricking me. What kind of business
you
are
said this
you
is a
running?
magical. I know this ain't no magical. You gonna look at me and say this is a magical rock here?
It could be. It could be enchanted.
Yeah. 2. Take it or leave it, or 1.
Give me a presence roll.
That's like double checking some stuff real fast before And
Continuing to double check everything.
double check everything. Your honor.
One more time.
One more time. Okay, 18 on hope.
18 on hope. That's fantastic. You see this disgruntled customer goes,
And
okay, fine.
2.
But again, I'm taking those tires, like I said.
Get 1.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm not made out of money.
Okay. Yeah. As he opens up his tiny little coin purse and hands over the pieces of copper. And then he goes, and you see this guy who, as you all are entering, he's leaving. He's picking up this little wheelbarrow that he brought with him to carry these wheels, this singular wheel. And then just walks out.
Nice doing business with you.
Must be wheelbarrow.
I think she like goes back and then she's like rearranging some boxes and about to pick up a broom as she's sweeping. You guys will see like on the shelves a mechanical ferret moving around, slithering around.
Ah, that one's cute.
Ma'am.
There's another moment where Whitlock just
No.
And Celerity
Well.
gently takes his wrist. It could be a pet. Let's ask
too
her.
many
Maybe
pets.
she'll pay us to get rid of the infestation. But if it's a pet, we'll be in debt. And you're already in enough debt, ain't you? Life debt.
we don't need. Okay, well maybe don't bring it up all of the time. That's a little
All
bit.
right, you're right. I'm
The
sorry.
kind of looming sort of stocky figure of Blade kind of moves forward,
Right.
and he approaches Otto. He goes, hey, we're looking for a piece, specifically for a starliner. We need a
No, please keep on.
we're looking for a Gen 1 will core.
Gen 1 will core. Okay. Which you have it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a knowledge roll at advantage.
How do I roll advantage again? Just re-roll.
Add a d6
D6.
Add a d6.
to your total.
Cool. That is. I was like a 20 in total with fear.
20 in total
Hell
with
yeah.
fear. I'll have to take that, but still, it ends up taking you a little bit for a second because you realize it's not showing up in the inventory for the registered lots, if you will. There is a public-facing side of the junkyard that's available where people pay a small fee. They can go in, pick up as much as they can carry, and take it out with them. However, the piece that they're looking for is a bit more rare, and it's not going to exactly follow under your jurisdiction for that.
Yeah, she's like, she sits on her computer chair, slides over to the computer, start tapping, banging on the side of it. And it's like, what was the piece again?
That's a Gen 1 will core.
Gen 1 will coin.
Everything you'd find in a Lancer unit.
Yeah. No, I don't have that here. Sorry. But
Then
I
can
do
you
know somewhere you can get it at.
Yeah. We to see him.
See who?
Him?
The king.
What?
The
A
hit?
king.
He slides
like-
over. He slides over a few more units.
She like starts examining. Okay. My memory's coming back to me. So
Yeah.
it needs to be the junkyard king.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I can't take you to him. That's crazy.
Why, who's the junkyard king?
King.
Why is it crazy?
I would say
Was it in the newspaper?
this is definitely not in the newspaper. I think Taylor, give me a knowledge roll.
I got you.
Another one.
No.
We'll consider this like a reaction roll, so it's not going to generate hope or fear.
Okay, cool. Do I get advantage or not?
Yes.
Nice. I'm smart. 20.
You're so smart.
Okay. So with this, a customer calling to meet them by name, you know that they are privy to this information. So you would be able to escort them to the Junkyard King if they already knew about him prior.
Okay, cool.
This guy's underground.
I was like, is the guy that she's talking to, does he have any jewelry on, gears on, or anything like that?
I think you see like some gold rings around the fingers, that sort of stuff.
Give me one of those.
Sure. Hands you one.
Thank you. All right, yeah, I can escort you to the king. Yeah, I can do that. And then she puts it on her finger.
Oh, perfect fit. That's lucky.
Maybe they both shop at the same jeweler. Who knows?
Is there a whole royal court, or is it total
Yeah.
monarchy?
Is it
Still
a
monarchy.
junk
You're a
jester?
junkyard jester? Oh my god, same brain.
Oh, all right. Well,
I was like, is it just the king right name? Or is it?
Yeah, it's just the king.
Yeah. No, it's not a whole core. It's just the junkyard king.
Okay, but who? It's a very nice title. Who is this person?
That's all the knowledge that Otto would know about.
I think you would know, but it's not your place to share with them.
What?
I think that's something they would probably have to figure out for themselves.
Yeah. I was like, I think Otto just like, I can't tell you that, but I could just escort you. Also, I'm Otto. by the
I just
way.
want to know if he's gonna hurt us.
And just don't act stupid.
Okay.
All right.
I'll stay back
Otto
here.
has not met us.
Mhm.
Well, Otto, very nice to meet you. My name is Celerity. I'll be keeping an eye on everything. I don't
Nice.
think Celerity has any other way to sum up what she does for this group.
My name's Quinn, and then as Quinn says hi, I think Pip takes notice of your mechanical ferret and like gets up and starts like playing tag. I don't know if this thing has independent function or if it's pre-programmed, but whatever it's doing, Pip is trying to play.
Yeah, so like the ferret, very independent. Like
Oh,
you can probably
beautiful.
see like some like magical sparks on it, like a nice like purple aura surrounding it, that it has independent functions.
I love it.
Palette, behave.
Palette. Hi, Palette.
Incredible. Those introductions. You're able to escort them to your
Well-
vehicle, which would be
Tail wants to show some ankle, I think.
Yeah. Like I won't take up too much of your time, but was there by any chance a clothing rack in this here pawn shop?
Yeah.
Any
that-
baggy pants in here?
Yeah,
There's a box right there. That's his clothes. Have fun.
Cool. I feel like as the introductions were beginning to happen,
Yeah.
and they were
Rummaging.
starting, oh, we're going, he pops up out of the clothes bin and has like a couple different hats and different things on. He's like, hey, can I get a trial run on this vest right here and this hat maybe? And it's one of those gaudy cowboy hats.
I was like, all right, are you wearing any jewelry?
No, are those wings custom? Those are gorgeous. You have that here too?
I made these for me, myself, and I.
Ah, designer. I like it. He pats his pockets. Do you take IOUs or credit? Do you have
I
a credit
don't.
line?
Give me your
No.
shoelaces.
Oh.
Okay. And he takes his shoelaces right off and hands them over.
Thank you. Pilot. And then it
Surely
tosses
this
over to
won't come
Pilot.
back to haunt us when we're running from something.
She
Surely
tosses
we'll
over to
have
Pilot
it.
for the ferret to catch it, and then Pilot's gonna be entertained for hours now.
He
Aw.
starts walking, and you hear like the tongues of the shoes flapping as they're walking to the
And
junkyard.
that certainly won't get annoying at all.
Worth it to bring back the cowboy hat phase? That is something you want.
Look at it!
It's a nice hat.
bedazzled.
It's a good hat.
It's bedazzled. When's the last time you saw something bedazzled?
We had a couple of ladies come in for a bachelorette party and left it here.
Looks right.
They
I mean,
came
it's
to the
a diamond.
junkyard for the. I'm sorry. Can we just start
got-
heading towards
they got
Mr.
sand.
Trash?
You know, like those rage rooms, they probably came here to destroy some stuff.
Let's walk and talk.
I could punch something.
all find yourselves inside of essentially almost like this Jeep / Humvee sort of vehicle. It is this open canopy style vehicle with these massive monster truck wheels to be able to drive over all the large amounts of trash with a little grapple hook that sits in the grill of the vehicle that you use to crest over different lines. And as you all begin to ride through this bumpy, not even fully clear path, you just feel lost in the sheer scale of waste, from bags of trash to parts of planes and ships and defunct bombs and weapons all scattered across and rusted across generations and generations, just dumped here in this single place. These piles of trash just form mountains. And more we get to move into this different sector, one where there are no longer clear paths that have been bulldozed and shoveled out in order for customers to clearly go through. Begin to lurch deeper and deeper until we find ourselves at this crater of items. The vehicle begins to we pull up to this tiny hut that sits down at the center of this crater, the little light beginning to shine. And as you all begin to exit out of the vehicle, you see movement all across, like something crawling under the skin of all of these piles of garbage. You just see things moving within all of this debris.
I'm sorry. Otto, what is that? Right, there.
Right where?
What? There's something moving under the,
Probably just a bug.
a bug?
Mhm.
A bug.
Big bug? What kind of bug?
What kind of bug?
Illuminating.
You're muted. Daniel, you're muted.
There are some big bugs. Sometimes you will see that radiation. We'll end up doing that. Magical radiation will end up doing that, end up mutating, and bringing creatures to life. That happens. But you also know within this spot, and it'll begin to become very evident real quick,
Yeah.
you all will begin to see like a toaster, right? And then the spot where the latch is pulled down to activate it, you would see it kind of separate and like blink a little bit. And then you see the head of a fan starts to move and cock its head a little bit and then scurry underneath all the other debris.
We're in a brave little space toaster. Everything's
As you see lights shining from this little shack, you begin to hear a voice call out. Otto, have you brought guests?
They know who you are, so I assume that y'all know each other.
Please come forward.
She like shoves everybody. All right, come on.
Oh, and then you're sure this is safe?
Yeah.
All right.
You'll be fine. Just don't do nothing
I
stupid.
feel like
I
I'm
said.
approaching the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain right now.
You see this figure hunched over a little workbench with little soldering, wearing this shawl of old rags and cloaks stitched together that kind of drape over the body that have been torn. You see one smaller mechanical leg that's almost like down to a skeletal level, and one that's almost like a large boot of different metals, these mix match of pieces collaborating together to make a figure. I think, therefore I am. What a wonderful phrase. As he begins to finish this little contraption, as you see this little mechanical nutcracker
That's perfect.
drops down and begins walking away.
That's a lovely bit of craftsmanship. Sorry, I'm interrupted.
As you see turning her over and taking off the makeshift hoodie off of this shawl that they've made over themselves, you see this figure that has these like 3 lenses that kind of look almost like night vision goggles that make up the upper part of a head, with tubes that connect from the goggles to the back of the skull that create this little receiver pack with this blinking little red light that shines out, acting as a little beacon. The face is rusted, but you see these mechanical sort of divots within the face begin to move up and down with a little mesh screen that looks as though like a microphone begins to glow ever so slightly with each syllable. I am the Junkyard King. Welcome.
Thank you. I curtsy.
Do we kneel? Do we
Match the
bow?
No, please. There's no need for such behavior.
I loved your nutcracker. That is a beautiful piece of work.
A very feisty individual. A very interesting piece of arcane intelligence.
It's alive.
Well, it looks
Yes,
like
many
David
things
Byers.
here are. They are alive and forgotten.
I'd like to lean close to Blade and just murmur in his ear. Respectfully, I don't typically judge based on what business contacts you have, but I am quite literally shaking, and if this creature hurts any of my people, you will be the first one I find.
Yeah. As Blade begins to saunter forward, you see, we're looking for a Gen 1. I think you would know. It's the Scatter Star. It's missing a will core. You see their head begins to cock from side to side. I haven't seen that Starliner in quite some time. Wow. Yes. As it begins to like lean forward, and you see that this figure is almost as tall as Manny is. Like it's approaching almost like 10 feet, and it's like its height oscillates, where it's like you almost hear this like hydraulic press within the legs as they constrict and expand, and it adjusts its height and then hunches over, and it's not helped by this shawl that kind of covers a lot of its body and moving parts.
Yeah. I think most people may, at such a sudden motion, flinch away, but Quinn is absolutely fascinated by the Junkyard King. If anything, if he lurches a little bit forward, she's like trying to catch a quick glance like under the cloak to see if she can spot any other upgrades, things like that. Do you happen to know where we might be able to find the core, though? I know you haven't seen the model in a while.
Underneath in these little holes that are within his cloak, you see pieces constantly moving and shifting. Like these little gears that are moving and shifting different places. He goes, 1 second. As he twitches. The receiver is blinking faster and faster. I was checking the other locations. There should be one here.
Just one. Okay.
Just one.
All right.
Lancer unit. in the pit.
In the pit.
The what?
The pit.
The pit.
This is the first time you've heard of the pit, Otto.
Oh.
Yes. You see, I repair, I house, but I avoid dismantling my kind. So the more dangerous ones, I give them their little fiefdoms.
Mm-hmm.
The pit belongs to Maggie. Maggie.
And what's Maggie like? And is Maggie gonna let us have the core?
Maggie is volatile, explosive, repulsive, attractive. All of the things necessary for entertainment.
Okay. And how do you feel? How's Maggie gonna feel if we go asking for a core for our ship?
Who knows?
Well, you're the junkyard king. I thought you would know.
I found the best way to deal with Maggie is to not deal with Maggie.
Also, I'm sorry. I just have a burning question in the back of my mind. How does one get to be the king of the junkyard? I have to know. You're not going to answer me.
Time. You sit and wait and watch as the eons pass. As kingdoms rise and fall.
And you outlast everyone.
And paper, rock, scissors.
In the end, all that's left is the devastation.
You have to find the paper, rock, and scissors. As he leans in towards Otto.
I think so. Got to make
You
their own.
all are more than welcome to enter into the pit to grab that core.
Okay.
And you guys got this, right? I have a shop to go keep.
Actually, Otto,
Oh.
I think you should go with them.
Why?
Maggie could be a handful, and if they were to die, it would not be good for either of our businesses.
No, I won't. I'm not an adventurer anymore. I'm just a simple shop.
But also, it is an illegal pawn shop on a government-funded station.
Technicalities.
that is-
Technicalities. All right, let's go to the pit and meet Maggie, everyone, right?
Wonderful.
The pit.
Is there anything in the immediate vicinity, not in this shack, but in the mountains of trash and junk that we kind of have been walking through that would be useful?
Useful. It's a strong word. You can certainly, if you all, as you all begin to depart and make your way, you can try to do a little bit of scavenging along the way. We could call this a group action roll.
Okay, so
What if we find something nice?
What do we add to it?
Trade the core.
Would this be knowledge?
Knowledge, okay.
Oh, it's knowledge.
And I would love to add.
Actually, I'd say this would either be knowledge or an instinct roll.
Yay.
Receive or
I'll
the-
take
the-
instinct.
I'll take knowledge, but I would love to add my experience.
Hold on. I said it's a group action roll. So
Group
one
action.
person has to helmet. We're gonna call this a DC of 13 for those who meet it or beat it. That adds a +1 to the person helming the roll. So who would like to helm the roll?
I have, if one were to quantify my perceptive ability, I would have a +1.
I think I would be a good +1 to a finding party as well.
It's like +1, but I have an experience called another man's junk is her treasure.
Go for it.
You have to call your experience before you roll to spend the hope.
Correct. I haven't done nothing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if you want to re-roll, go right ahead.
I'm alright with auto taking the helm on this one. I have no problem.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah,
hometown.
This is your
It's my
trash
home.
mountain.
It's my house.
Not that much trash. It's treasure. And then I just add knowledge and experience. That will be a 21 on hope.
Very
Heck yeah.
nice.
21 with hope. Thanks, pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say you found 3 items in this search. All 3 items. However, one of them is broken. As you all are driving through and trying to spot some things along the way to the pit, I would say this is actually something that Blade calls up because, hold on, that's a drop trooper arrow pack. As he scoops that up along the way as the car is moving and kind of plops that on there. But you see this like military style backpack that has these little engines on it and a little ripcord on the front. But the little engines on the back are completely damaged. There's holes inside of them, pieces of gear missing. So that's something that would have to be repaired over time. You would also see this kind of rather large jar that kind of stands out. It says on the front, it says Carlo Cosmetics. And as you look at the jar, you see it kind of, whatever this like substance is inside of it, kind of begins to pulp. This sort of mixture inside of it.
It must be radioactive makeup that's been here so long that if we throw it at something, it's just gonna be.
Now, this would count as molding clay. So it wouldn't help with this, but it is something there as a consumable that someone can add to their inventory. And the last thing is that you see one bit of a starliner that has long since been destroyed, is kind of sitting upright out of it. It almost looks like a battleship, but part of its will core, which is essentially the engine to it, is long gone and dead and dusted, but there's still a little spark of it, of that divine light within it that kind of sprinkles out. But because it has not been attached to a full will core for a long period of time, it has become unstable. So there's an unstable arcane shard that could be added to an inventory.
And possibly to somebody's damage if we put it in the line of fire.
But those are the items that we end up seeing.
Okay.
But are there any conversations that are had in the vehicle on the way to the pit?
So how y'all get in this situation?
I don't know, about the same as you. We, well, our friend Blade here, we might be able to keep a ship we temporarily commandeered if we can locate this core. And they were kind enough to front our fee to get here. So we'd have a fighting chance at scavenging it. What about you? How does a retired adventurer end up on a junk planet?
Like, well, I wanted to settle down. I traveled with my brother a lot to different moons, different planets. And then I just got tired of traveling. We went our separate ways, and I wanted to build my own home, which is auto pawn shop.
Very nice.
And then I built my ferret pilot. And we've
Your
been
ferret's perfect.
Thank you. I was like, I love him to death.
You get lonely? Or not really, because you constantly have people visiting.
Yeah, I was like, I get fascinated by all the people that comes to my shop.
Okay.
It's like
Talk to your brother anymore?
Not
quite.
really.
Okay. Sorry, I got real personal real quick. You know, junk's getting to me. I'll reel it back in.
I get it. I be poking and prying on my customers also, don't you worry.
You drive a hard bargain. I saw you in action back there.
Hey, I have to keep the business running because it's so legal to be there.
Yeah, it's so
I have
legal.
to pay my taxes.
It's so legal on
As
this
that
very
happens-
government-funded shop.
Let's see. As it happens, there's this big dip.
Okay.
As you see what looks like the hollowed out bits of like this larger vessel, like this larger sphere. Like there was a large starliner that used to be here that's been hollowed out and sits in the middle. As you all approach, the headlights kind of shine, the stars shine down. You begin to hear as
That sounds
bits
like-
from the casino up above that is being dismantled. Some of it is finding its way down here.
Good old-fashioned meteor shower.
But as you all begin to see that concerning visual, crawling out from underneath the wheel, that little nutcracker turns and looks back. Maggie, they're here! And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Oh! I liked him. I was misguided.
As we all
Nutcracker voiced by Nathan.
to see what happens next, but we are about to go to a bio break. So everyone watching at home, we're gonna take 10. You as well. Grab your water, grab your drinks, take your medicine if you need to. Take care of
Get your
yourselves.
popcorn.
Get your popcorn, because there's about to be the rumble of a lifetime in just a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yabby.
And yes, we're back.
And they're kissing.
As we
And both
see
me.
Now, keys.
a little nutcracker hopping out the side of the vehicle, screaming out for Maggie. As that happens, all the debris that you all have been driving upon begins to move.
Oh. Oh,
More
shit.
and more trash and debris begins to move like a river, flowing. As you begin to see that things begin to pile up within this open shell of a former hull of a starliner, You begin to see writing on a little soda can, like a little captain. The Nutcracker goes, "Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for a fight." As you begin to see crawling out of all the debris, all these little constructs. You see like little rotating, oscillating fans with legs that begin to walk out. You see the toaster that you saw earlier where the levers were moving up and down like blinking eyes. You see the hulls of vehicles. You see all these different constructs that are alive that begin to walk around and begin to chant, "Fight, fight, 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 fight," as you begin to see this mold, this hill begin to rise. All this magnetic energy begins to release out, and then more and more these constructs begin to take shapes and mold into this singular figure, Maggie. You see this glowing purple core of energy that begins to, like a transformer, have all these plates and pieces of metal rotate around it as all these different minions and soldiers begin to pile up around and form this little arena. As they say, "I'm your host, Banjo, and we've got to fight." And it's not going to be like anything you've ever seen before. We've got all these individuals here fighting for... What are you guys fighting for?
We never agreed to this fight, actually.
For a heart.
We're fighting for a heart. A core? A will
core.
Wait.
Core, yes.
A will core.
Wait.
Yes, a core. Fighting for a will core. Yeah, I'm gonna believe it. Let's see what's gonna happen next.
What? Is
As
it like,
you
is it a
see-
dance battle or?
Guys, we gotta
returning
fight.
champion, the true Damon of the Junkyard, everyone's favorite Maggie, as jostling out, you see these two limp bodies of what seem to have been like this awoken spellcaster and this awoken soldier with like a sword and shield. These towering 20-foot tall figures, what remains of their corpse have been jostled and intertwined together as these two bodies form to cover and protect this purple core within it. As you begin to hear a voice bellow out, "Death to you outsiders." And then more and more, these little bodies begin to drop and fall off of the main bodies within it and begin to lurch up. You see one with this large, wide body that looks like it just looks like a furnace. And as it begins to open up, it's with these little mechanical arms begin to open up its own gate. You see it begins to shoot out fire. You see this other one that is just made of barbed wire and electrical cables begin to whip its arms around. And then lastly, but not least, you see a school bus that is beginning to attach arms to itself
With the Fritz?
and burrow forward, forming a line
No
of
way.
these three constructs, trying to protect these conjoined constructs that make up Maggie. And with that, I'm going to spend a fear to activate the environment here, as the floor is not just a floor. This is essentially a raging river of garbage. So I'm going to spend a fear to have it activate as it begins to move and the Jeep begins to flip over. And let's see here.
My God.
Ooh, interesting. I am going to say Yeah, let's go with Quinn. Quinn, I'm going to spend a bit of fear here. As the Jeep begins to topple over, I'm going to need you to make me an agility reaction roll.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna mark a stress. Because as an elf awoken, one of my features is quick reaction to gain advantage on a reaction roll. So this is agility, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Be good, be good. I crit!
Perfect.
Heavens.
Okay, cool. You only need to mark a stress as you begin to feel this river of trash begin to go. You feel something wrap around your ankle and start to tug you underneath the trash, but you're able to catch yourself and you feel this slithering grip slip off of your ankle as you climb.
Watch your
out of
step! There's something under it.
Oh, hell no.
Incredible. So you see again something slithering.
Yeah.
It begins to slither away underneath the garbage, but that begins the countdown for when it returns. So once this countdown is complete, it will return and try to take someone else underneath. But it's your turn. What would you all like to do? As you see, within about far range, so 100 feet away, you have this line of enemies and then this large construct that is Maggie.
Oh.
Celerity.
You just saying the name, you see two fangs just and immediately descend as quick as possible. It's kind of a blur. If you know, you know. She's going to feed very quickly.
Like a juice box.
You are taking 5 damage in this moment as you see this. The blood she's taking from Whitlock seems to be invigorating her very tattoos, and it doesn't affect her eyes at all, other than the intensity of her stare is cranked up to 5,000, and she smiles for the first time all day. And she says to Whitlock under her breath, "Let's go get him." And you hear the cracking of bones as she grips her sword.
I would love nothing better. If I may, real quick. In combination with that invigorating moment with celerity, there's the moment that blood is let from that wound, I'm going to spend 3 hope to gain a +1 bonus to my attack rolls until my next rest. It's just,
Oh, yeah. Cool.
and I just pull the sword out. The shield activates. Let's do this! And I'm just going to start running.
You start running. You can, everyone, if they would like, can start closing distance a little bit. All of you can close 30 feet of distance if you would like, unless you would like to stay at a distance for your attacks. That is something you can do for free on the player turn. But what is it, Mayor?
Oh, I was just going to say, I think from the moment that whatever it was touched Quinn, Teo had an "oh hell no" moment and spins a stress and is gonna fly up and out of that damn river.
Okay.
So has like one of those moments of like, "oh no," and then pulls his hat down. And does that movement still count as well in the air?
Yes, it does. So you only get 30 feet of movement for free. If you would like to go further, you can make an action roll and try to cover that 100-foot distance to get within melee range of the defending line.
Sick. Just a question for flyers. How high, like, is this an open space here?
Yes.
Like, it doesn't have like a height. Okay, so it's open sky. How big is Maggie, roughly, would you say?
Maggie's about
Maggie the
13 feet tall.
13.
Around the
Okay.
13-foot range.
So I think that because this will kind of like adjust movement, like because triangles and hypotenuse and all that. So some of that movement is going to be like, I would say like maybe getting like 15 feet forward and 15 feet up. So just kind of however that
Sure.
hypotenuse works.
30 feet at a diagonal. Got you.
Gotcha, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know how to say it proper, but now I do.
Sounds good. So you make that movement. Fantastic.
If I may, I think Otto is gonna be like, all right, guys, it's just a hunk of junk. If you guys know how to find the weak spots, we got this. And I believe in all you strangers. And I would like to give everyone a rally dice.
I believe in all you strangers.
What is
Heck
the
yeah.
rally dice by?
This is
How does
everyone's
that work?
first time dealing with a bard. So
Hey.
You get inspired.
Hell yeah.
Is it a
Oh, give
D6?
us a
Is it like
D6.
advantage?
Nice.
Everybody get a d6.
Thank
You
you.
can use it for action, reaction, damage, or to clear a number of stress.
Pure demon
love
mode.
that crap.
Celerity, hearing that, is going to take the same stance she took in the starlight area and is going to draw her blade across the top of her brow, splitting skin and letting blood drip down into her eyes to make her see nothing but red and moving shapes. And that is her what is it? So sorry. Crimson Right. And her power through pain ability is going to kind of manifest in this glowing of the sword that matches the glowing of her veins and tattoos since she fed on Whitlock.
heck yeah. There we go. And you're aiming this at who?
Oh, that was for me. Crimson Right is just to deal
Oh,
one
okay,
hit
gotcha.
point damage to me to invigorate my blade.
Okay, gotcha.
And she'll also take that free movement to get closer.
Gotcha.
How close are we to Maggie right now, Daniel?
100 feet.
Yikes!
And oh wow, okay. Let me see what is.
Otto will also be like, anybody want to ride on my back? I'll fly us.
Whitlock is in the middle of sprinting and then and then turns and runs right away.
Yeah, I have to close some distance too. How far can we move in one turn?
30
Like,
feet.
oh, 30? Okay. I'll move in too, I guess.
Yeah, I'm moving in pretty
I'll
close.
continue moving.
Well, yeah, because I don't have anything that can do far right now, unfortunately. I'm just a baby.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta
good.
be close. Melee is where I live.
Unless there's any attack someone's like would like to make at range, then we would have to
I do have a gun.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I do have a gun. What is it?
The only American in space.
In
Oh,
the
wait,
space
but it-
western. We
I
ain't
got that thing on me.
I don't have it equipped right now, though, and it would cost me hope to take it out, so I'm not going
It only costs us stress to swap weapons.
Okay. Okay. I can do that. I don't think a gun's gonna do anything, but I can try, certainly.
God, are all of us melee homies? Because that's
Yeah,
wild.
let me equip.
Seems like it. All you have to do is make an action roll, an action agility roll, in order to make it across.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot it. Okay. Let's see how it goes. That is a. That's finesse. That is a 15 with hope to shoot my gun at Maggie.
15 with hope. That. Gotta scroll a little bit. So now there's the interesting part. I have to ask, what half of Maggie would you like to shoot at? They are considered almost like this minor colossal entity where they have separate bodies. So they have one body that seems to be like a spellcaster and one body that seems to be like more of a somewhat of a melee focused combatant.
would probably shoot at the spellcaster, most likely.
Okay. A 15 will hit exactly.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. And then I'm gonna do it and we'll see what happens. Question, can that rally die be added to damage or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. We got a crispy 11. 11 damage with my rally die. My rally die is gone.
You said how much again?
11.
11.
11.
Okay. Gotcha. You go through that blaster fires off. That does minor damage, but that's still damage on the
It's
board.
something. And I'm
that's what-
moving. I'm still running and shooting, I guess, to try to close the distance.
Yeah.
Are they within far range?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I would like to use Blood Maledict and
Okay.
spend 3
yeah.
hope to target Maggie with this particular blood right by whispering under my breath the fresh blood of Whitlock dripping over my lips that is also now glowing with this magic pulsing through it. And I question, because it says I have to put this on a target a creature. Is Maggie still considered one creature, or would you like me to target one or the other?
They're considered 2 separate creatures for the purpose of targeting, even though it's
I
one
hit the
enemy.
magical side.
Okay, then can I please target the physical melee looking?
Melee.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And I
Oh,
think
this
this
is so fun.
manifests by you see like a blood splatter on the like metal and synthetic fibers of their face, and it seems to have come from nowhere, as if they've been marked by a wound they haven't gotten yet.
Gotcha.
Sticky just came on. It is in fact getting sticky.
So what does that end up doing?
That gives me advantage on
Gives you
all
advantage.
action rolls against them until I finish a rest, take severe damage, or use the feature again on someone else.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I think with that, I'm going to spend a fear to get things going. Since, no one's quite making a move just yet.
We're prepping.
To get
I
closer.
shot a guy.
So yeah, you did. That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
I ran
I
a
flipped
little.
her, but it was still something.
You're flying right now, Whitlock. You and Otto are flying.
Oh, are you on my back? I didn't know that. So my wings are like intertwined to you like a seatbelt. It modes onto you. So you
That's
can
so
do that.
cute.
Oh, this is cool.
As
Yes.
that happens, you see the one starts to move forward. The one with the furnace belly, it opens up. It takes like this bag of chemicals and throws it in there, and as this splash of molten metal begins to launch out and attempt to rain down upon all of you. So I need everyone in the to give me an agility reaction.
I'm gonna walk us west.
The DC is 14.
15.
21.
I crit.
4.
I rolled an 8. What does that mean? Oh, that's so
You
nice.
sure that's not like double ones?
Anybody
Double
fail?
twos, maybe?
I'm gonna clear us west.
Wait, who? But I got
For
16 with who?
those who, okay, 16. Those who succeeded, you take half of this damage. For those who failed, you're gonna take the full damage. So the full damage is 19 damage, and half of that is 8. As all these molten shards begin to spray out amongst our heroes.
what?
I'm marking an armor slot as I activate my shield and hold it in front, and I'm just so confident that I'm covering both myself and Otto. Don't worry, it is attracted to the shield, to the metal of the shield. I've got you.
Right. As she's looking very worse for wear right now. I'm getting hit so hard. Yeah, I understand.
Incredible. So as that happens, it's back to you all. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna haul it to get
I'm
into
moving
melee.
forward as well.
So
If
it's
we're
agility?
at far range, going up another one, does that put us at very close or close?
That would put you at... Technically, it would still put you out of very close, because very close is within 10, closest is within 30. If you move
Okay.
60 within 2, that puts you about 40 feet away. So you'd be just out of the outskirts of it. Remember, so if you make an action roll
Yeah.
for an agility roll, you will be able to move to far range. You can move up to 100 feet on your turn.
Okay.
Would you say we're in close now?
No.
No, we're
After
in far.
one round of running?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in far.
Okay.
So we're trying to get to very close, and we'll have to do an agility. Well, I will. I don't know if y'all have some special speed, but I am gonna make that agility roll unless someone wants to do something first, so that it doesn't possibly give Daniel fear.
I forgot to say, the countdown moved, by the way.
No.
I could shoot my gun before you do something.
I was gonna open a line of telepath to Maggie and to try to deceive her by rage baiting her in her brain.
Wait. Rage bait this queen. Rage
Yes.
bait her.
If that's allowed, Your Honor.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Telepath is I just gotta see a target and I spin one hold.
Your lordship.
Your lordship.
May I
My liege.
Sure. Yeah. Let's. You can spend the hope and open a line of communication.
To
Dice
to
keep jumping.
Maggie, and I'm gonna be like, Maggie, I'm here on your shoulder. I'm here on your shoulder. To like rage bait to poke at us, like to like have them swing at themselves.
Like I'm over
that's fine.
here, like behind them. That's cool.
Smack themselves on the side of the head.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Sure.
Cool.
Give me a presence roll.
Yeah, before I roll, I'm gonna use Navigator as an experience, if that's okay.
Okay.
As like because I'm navigating them how to hit their shoulder.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Okay, sorry. I got very excited. And that is a 21 plus 2. And that's 23. Oh no.
23 hope. Okay. Yeah. I will see if it hits itself. Which side would do it?
I beg.
Okay, so
It should use both hands to try and do it, so its hands are. What do you do?
yeah, it tries. It has a staff made out of a light pole as it tries to swing around and hit whatever is nearby. But realizing that, I'd say it's going to hit one of its allies instead.
Yay!
Miss me.
Now, if it hits this thing and wrecks it, we're in trouble. But, you know, that would also be good for us in a way. I love it. This is like both techno choral music. That's so cool.
That is...
Daniel 100% was like, this one. It's like, all right, cool shit.
So that is... a lot of
Wait, what do you guys-
damage.
I'm listening to the freelancer radio.
Oh, I'm listening to the siren.
Did we have a Sirenscape?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The-
Can I have a link?
It's in the.
It's
It
in
should
the-
already be in the...
Oh,
Twice
it
a week came on for me. I'm on the freelancer radio.
Oh,
So it
freelance
swings
radio
by
is-
and it hits the furnace. But seeing that it was rage baited, I will say it's going to spend a fear to sever the connection. But that is 3 HP for free. So
Oh,
off of
nice.
one enemy, because it did 23 damage on a single
Oh
swing.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, and I'm running towards it, you say? I did make
Yeah.
that agility roll.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
With what? Hope or fear?
Oh, great question. Ooh, great question. Oh, it's with hope. Yay!
Does
Okay.
that
good.
get you there faster, the agility roll?
Huh?
Does that get you there faster if we agree to make a
Yeah.
roll?
Yes. So you can make an agility roll
So we have like
to-
movement and then agility. It's like a dash kind of situation, right?
that'll let you move up to 100 feet on a turn. So it lets you get there automatically.
Ooh.
And I'd like to get up to very close, is what I'm attempting to do.
Gotcha. I say the front line of enemies would kind of be blocking the way.
Oh, there is
but
a front
you're-
line. That's where I'd like
Yeah,
to
they're
get.
There's
kind of
one
lined
that's
up
shooting
in front.
fire. There's one that's like barbed wire and like electricity, and then there was
Perfect. I'd like to get right up in that.
Gotcha.
Real
Gotcha.
tangled and messy up in that.
Sounds good. Yeah, so you are within range of all those. Would anyone else like to give their shot at the action roll? Go right ahead.
Go ahead, Tim.
I got a 17 in order to get up there. And I am in the air, so I'm not in that. What would it take for me to get into melee, please, Malish? Because that moves me 100
You're
feet.
where?
'Cause I need to be in melee with this dude.
Like you
Maggie.
said, an agility
I
action.
did it. I
Oh,
got
what'd
a
you get?
17. I rolled a 17
yeah.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, then you're good.
Okay, sick. So much like you just kind of see him kind of like little dude just starts revving up while he's flying like a little comet coming down, aiming towards. Does Maggie have one head or I have to pick one of the two sides?
You have to pick one of the two sides.
And then the sorcery one, the spell casting one's looking hurt.
they both took.
It has
They both took
taken one hit.
one
The other
hit.
one, I
Okay.
believe, is cursed by
Okay.
blood magic.
I did
Ooh,
11
what does the
damage
blood
to the
magic
spell
stuff do?
to the magic side.
It just gives me advantage on fighting them. Yeah.
All right, cool. Spellcasters are scary, and I'm just gonna punch it. So, yeah. So, like a little tiny fairy comet, you just see him soaring down, and he's going to try to make an unarmed strike against the spellcasting side of it.
Sounds good.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Heck yeah. Okay. And with that, oh, I'm so excited.
Was it hope
Was
or
that
fear?
hope or fear?
Oh, that is hope. It's a 10
Thank
on the
God.
hope. Yeah, gotcha. Hope. Oh, I gotta remember to count that. Oh, great. I can do stuff. Okay, so,
I can do stuff.
all right. Cool. I don't know the order these things have to happen in, but I'm gonna do a couple things. Since I do hit it, in fact, I will go ahead and spend my 3 hope to make this a staggering strike. So when you succeed on an attack, to temporarily stagger your target and force them to mark a stress. When staggered, they have disadvantage on attack rolls, so that's on the spellcast side.
Gotcha.
Now I'm also going to mark a stress before dealing this damage to initiate a combo strike.
Okay.
So I have to make my damage roll first, and then God, there's so many dice. I have a D10 and a D6 for damage.
I believe in you.
Believe.
Believe it.
Okay, so that's 12 on the first strike. And then I have orchestra's a combo strike. When you do, roll your combo die and note its value, then roll your combo die again. If the value of the roll is equal to or greater than your first roll, continue rolling. So it's equal to or greater than the first roll. I got a 4. So
Gonna keep rolling fours.
okay, because it has to be. Oh, so it has to just be another 4. It can't be a 1. It goes up. Gotcha. Okay, I've been in reverse.
Aim big.
Okay, so continue rolling.
Juggernaut's so
Lesson.
fun.
Total roll values and add the amount to your weapon's damage. So it's a 4.
Feels like gambling.
That's a 4. This does feel like gambling.
Just like,
Gambling
big
with
money,
my
big money.
fist.
All right, and then that's a 3. So it's 4, 4, and 3. So then I total those damage. Total all roll down values.
Mimosa Blue's a juggernaut. Mimosa.
8, 11. So that's 12 plus 11. And then I can
23.
roll that d6, 23, but I can roll that. I can roll the d6 for additional damage, right?
Mhm.
That's a 1. Okay, well, I used that. So it's 24 damage going to the side, and it's staggered.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah, that's major damage as that rolls through with those fury of blows going into the spell casting side of this creature. That was with hope, so if you guys still want to keep it going, you can.
I think he yells like yeehaw or something as he's going. Just yeah! Like, or just like a full hillbilly yell.
Because I'm
Um,
currently surrounded by the guys, can I attempt to do something that'll affect them all before we... Is that okay, or did someone else have something they
No,
want to
do
do?
it.
Okay, just checking.
Do it.
Go for it.
Get in there, baby.
So
Go
I'd
on.
like to
Barbie.
attempt to attack the one, whichever one of these 3, the barbed wire, whichever is directly in front of me. I want to attack one of these guys and see if it hits. If it does, then I'd like to attempt to hit them all. But it
Okay.
is reliant on that first hit. So I'm using... Yeah, I ran straight up to these guys. Awesome. I'm using
I'm proud of
my...
you.
I'm so close. I will attempt this. I have a plus. Oh my goodness, hot
Ooh,
dog!
it's good.
That's a 17 plus 7 because I used my
Whoa.
blood token from feeding to turn my fear die into a d20.
Nice.
So 17 plus 7 is 24 plus 3 is 27 to hit the melee Maggie. And because that hit, and I'll roll damage.
What's your attack range?
Melee for the guys I'm standing in front of.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not the Maggie guy, the people in front of me.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you have a school bus with a cannon attached to it, a furnace,
Yeah.
and a pile of barbed wire and extension cables.
Yeah, I'll swing at the furnace because I saw them spew some stuff.
Okay,
it seems
gotcha,
very
yeah.
dangerous. So I'll use the one that's actively like shooting stuff out. I will swing at that. That's a 20, and then I have a D8, a D6 plus 4. D8, D6. Okay, that's a 7 and a 4, which is 11 plus 4 is 15. And then because I have my Crimson Right, it's an extra d6 damage, which is nice.
And did you roll with hope or fear?
I rolled with fear, but I'm spending 2 stress to turn it into hope.
Hell
Gotcha.
yeah.
So I'm nearly maxed out on that. And that's why I won't be using my rally die, but that does bring the damage total to 20... What was 21.
Hey,
And I am going to use the whirlwind ability to spend a hope to use that exact same attack against all other targets within that very close range.
Hell yeah.
Heck
So
yeah.
they take half. So the 21 goes to the furnace boy, and then everyone else, just those 3 in that melee range very close range, take half of the 21. And I will use the rallying pride die, or the rally die, given to us by our brand new friend, to clear all the stress I just took. Well, not all, because I rolled 4 and I have 5. But I will clear 4 of those stress, and that's it for me.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay, so that is 11 damage. Okay, so let's move them. Nope, not there yet.
And for narrative purpose, I think it starts with a well-timed slice of that bloody broadsword as another like bubbling or ember spark burst from that furnace belly is happening, and she slices kind of like a baseball slice through like the center of a baseball with a samurai
Nice.
sword of that coal and ember.
Yeah, as that goes through that slash, goes through all of these adversaries, and the shockwave of that blood goes out as well. That's a big hit. That's massive. That also ends the countdown.
No!
So I'm going to say, circling back around again, I'm going to need an agility reaction roll.
This is on purpose because I spent my rally die. This is so unfair. I will be spending yet another token to
okay.
take this D20.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm gonna need an agility reaction roll from. Let's see. Most of y'all are in the air, so it's gonna have to be.
This is so ass.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Quinn. Yeah. So
Again?
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's kind of moving up or in the air, so
Okay.
you're just kind of back there. You shot
I'll,
a gun. It was loud.
It was a tiny revolver. It's not that loud in comparison to everything else here. But I will mark.
Next to the Transformers.
I'm gonna mark a stress, to add advantage to this if need be. Okay. Oh, I'm fine. Should I even have spent that in? No, I'm gonna do it this time. Okay. That is a 18 with hope.
Nice. 18 with hope. You're good. As again,
Just tap dancing
something
across the car.
trying to drag you under.
It's got my scent. Shit.
Heck yeah. Okay, so I'm going to mark a stress to take it back to me as the furnace demon that got struck first is, you see him going, ding, ding, bounces his belly and boom, springs up in the air and just tries to belly slam down onto Celerity after taking that hit. That is going to be, does a 16 hit you? Okay. Yeah, let's get a little nasty.
No!
As my
Aren't we already
as my
nasty?
mentor, Nasty Johnny, would do. He's gonna mark a stress to use his Reaper ability. So you can mark a stress and gain a bonus to your damage roll equal to the demon's current number of HP marked. It has lost 6 HP thus far, so it's gonna add +6 to its damage.
This is
on top
That's
of all
so
this.
mean.
fucking diabolical. You hear me? Motherfucking diabolical, man.
So that's going to be 15 damage.
I'm telling. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll use it on myself.
We're telling on you to Johnny,
I'm snitching. I'm
who inspired
snitching.
you.
Right.
Who Johnny will say, nice.
It does have momentum. So as a reaction, it gains fear for making a successful attack. And will do so to attack again as it boom, jumps up into the air. This flaming furnace coming down like a meteor.
Like a bouncy
Goes
house.
in for another attack. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it also hits.
As that goes
Ow.
in. Wait, I'm sorry. I was rolling the
Belly
wrong
busted
damage
me.
die.
I'm gonna die in here.
That is.
I'm gonna
Remember your Mary
die.
Poppins bag.
20 points of physical damage as they boom, slam down again.
Okay.
But that ends its turn.
Incredible.
Guys, don't forget, we have that shard that we can blow up if need be. Just throwing that out there.
Quick question, Daniel, are you still piloting your enemies, or are you passing it back to us? You could totally pass it back to us.
I could spend another fear.
Give me, I would wipe a tour. Whitlock would wipe a tour.
Nasty Daniel. Can we please?
I've been waiting in line. I've been waiting in line forever.
No,
My
I feel
liege.
that, but so have I. You guys are rolling so
been
well.
waiting in
So
line.
you know what?
I'm
Say-
trying to
Gonna
eat me.
die.
You know what they say? Spend that cash. I am going to mark a fear to spotlight the spell casting side of Maggie as they say, my friends, rip them to pieces as they mark a stress, and they are going to spotlight. I have to roll a d10. They get to, if it rolls between 1 and 10, that's how many enemies get to attack right now.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, why did we take this job? Actually, we didn't come here to
Here's
die.
the good
We came here
news.
for a core.
Came here for, like,
I
the carburetor.
rolled a 1.
Yay!
So only one enemy will get to go.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it's going to be the other half of Maggie. As you see this, and they're kind of conjoined by the hip, but this sword and shield, well, actually, no, it'd be a lance. This lance wielding a woken corpse with the shield comes to life, points up, and then is going to make a strike towards Teo.
hey, what?
Okay.
Sweet luck.
You will be punching their other half.
Which, by the way, I should have technically been able to hit too because I forgot my powerhouse ability, but I'll let that slide, I guess.
Hey, do you remember it? Use it. You
Fine
know what I mean?
print,
As
man.
they say.
The fine print. I'm gonna
And that
hit
is
double
going
every
to
time.
be a 13 to hit.
You see, that would hit except for, is this in very close range? On this side because I'm on the other side with the other guy? Because it's larger?
They would move up into melee. Yeah, they'd be able to hit you. Yeah.
No,
I'm asking, does the number?
the
Does
number would
range
hit
affect
me,
the
but I have an ability that, depending on the range that it's in, would allow me to add to my evasion. That's why I was asking the range.
No, it would move into melee.
Oh, it moves into melee. Well, the answers are long. That's why I had to ask. Okay, so a 13 meets it. Heavens, whatever.
Yes.
Okay, yep. So that hits.
Okay, cool.
I couldn't have been at very close range.
Phenomenal. I think, yeah. He's gonna take a swing. He's gonna take a swing. That
hope
is
you
going to
stab your other
be
half while it happens.
16 damage as the lance goes in for that strike. It does have relentless,
What does that mean?
so that means it can attack twice on its turn.
The different attack roll.
But
right?
I won't spend the extra fear to do so. So you're good. But that has repositioned Maggie to be in front of the line now. So it's back to you all, heroes. What would you like to do?
For the love of God.
Go ahead, you go.
How close did Otto and I don't know if we did the agility to make it all the way up to far, did we? I don't think we did.
You both have not. And I'd say with using
Okay.
your movement on this turn, I mean, if you'd want, I'd let you make the attack roll that you would like. However, I'm going to say if you wanted to airdrop down for your attack, we could do a reaction roll to see if you could do so. However, if you were to fail a rather high difficulty, you will be taking direct damage because you'd be falling. So this is damage that cannot be reduced.
I will answer first by activating my standing desk because I need the effect. Yes, 100%. Go big or go home.
Grab something in my little baggie in my backpack. It's a jumping route, just in case.
Fly like an eagle, please.
Amazing.
Oh, I plan to. I grab, like, you said it's a jumping ring?
Route.
Root. Okay, cool.
Sorry. I think it's
So
beef
quickly get me a little bit higher, and then I'm going to leap off and then head straight for that spellcaster if
right.
I can.
Hell yeah.
Give me, this is going to be high, give me a DC 17 agility roll.
Okay.
Just crit. It'll be
Oh,
fine.
I'm scared.
Is that what's
Great.
advantage since I was helping?
I'll allow it. What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we don't need that advantage because that's 2 6s, my loves.
Just crit.
All right.
It's hard.
That's a reaction roll,
But
so you
like
don't
it's
gain
hard.
the benefits of a crit, but that will automatically let you succeed as you are on point and on target to do what you are about to do. So go ahead, and we'll say that it is do whatever you would normally do when you get into melee range.
Okay. I am going to, as I'm soaring through, I've got the sword out and the shield open, but that shield arm, we're going to undo that shield for the moment to two-hand this as I'm trying to use that momentum to come down and hack directly into the body of that spellcaster.
Gotcha.
Let's see what happens.
I believe in you.
Okay, that wasn't okay. I thought that was another. Okay, 15, 18 with fear, unfortunately.
18 with fear.
I'm
Gotcha.
sorry.
That
It's
is
okay.
going to hit as you rocket through the air.
Okay, I'm going to use the D6 on this too for damage. All right, so getting 4. All right. Man, the buildup was great, and the delivery, not so much. 9 points of physical damage.
9. You know what? Throw a D10 on there.
Another damage die.
Throw a D10 on there for the height. You know?
15
hell
total.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's still minor. But I was like, what's the damage? I was like, what dice can I offer?
Level 1 warriors, man.
And if you rolled
We're
max
just
on
babies.
it would get you there. You know, that still works. But you go in and that stab, that hits, it hits very well. That's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. So as that you begin to shred it into the spell casting side, it begins to split apart as junk and debris begin to billow out of its body. I will take that fear and take my turn. Now everything gets to go. Let's see here. So I think what's going to happen is first things
Gang,
first.
if we die trying to get a new engine, I'm gonna be so sad. That's such a silly way to die. To get a
Yeah.
engine for our ship.
It's a pretty silly death maneuvers.
I don't know
here.
how many times y'all have been hit, but
I think let's see here.
Once, but it counted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been-
the spellcaster is going to go. They're going to make a melee attack against. Since you just attacked them, they're going after Whiplock. That is a 13 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that is going to be.
This junk is too spicy. Why are you making that face? Daniel.
Okay, sorry, I did the math wrong. I thought it. Okay, I thought it was way worse. But that's still 20 points of physical damage. For that
Armor
attack.
slot. I'll take 2.
It's going to gain fear from that attack, and then it is going to use that fear that it just gained to cast essentially a spell as you watch as it just says, "Enchain," as junk and bramble begins to crawl up from out of the ground and start to try to make a cage around Celerity. So let's see here. Cage. Range. Oh, so yeah, as that happens, a cage is there, and you are now restrained, so you cannot move, and you cannot move until you are freed with a successful strength roll. So when a creature makes an action roll against the cage, they must mark a stress. So you must mark a stress
who's
in order to
restrained?
attempt the roll, and then if you make the DC, then you're able to break free of it. Then I think it is the warrior side. I think they are. Yeah, I think they are going to make an attack as well towards Whitlock. That is a 21 to hit. So before
Was that a question or?
you're gonna mark a stress as well to use overload. So you just see this lance begin to glow, and you realize there are exhaust pipes at the elbow as it's
Oh God.
Wait, Whitlock
and
is
just
gonna
with
hit
this
right now?
high pressured stab, it's bludgeons and pierces through Whitlock for 22 points of physical damage.
I am going to use, and I did this to correct last damage. I'm going to use Get Back Up. When you take severe damage, you mark a stress to reduce that severity by 1 threshold. I will
Heck
do that.
yeah.
And then also use an armor slot to only take 1 HP worth of damage. You're going to have to hit harder than that, Maggie.
No, don't tell. No.
Okay. Say that.
I know my role.
You know what? Yeah. So it will mark. It's going to mark an extra fear to use its relentless feature.
Good.
Yeah.
Use all of the resources.
They would spend the resource on this, and they are going to mark that stress to overload their body again with all of that energy and make another strike that is going to hit. That's a 17 to hit, and that is going to be a natural 20 on the damage die. They use a d20 for a damage. That's going to be 30
No,
damage.
no. I'm going to use. I'm going to spend 3 hope to use not this time. A hexagonal grid on that second attack kind of shields from that first crit of damage. Please re-roll that.
It will not be able to. I'm going to say because I've already done the roll for 2 hit, it is still going to hit, but I will re-roll the damage die, which is a
No,
single
yeah, that's what
D2.
I'm asking for. That's what I'm asking for because it's an attack or damage.
That's less. That's 23 instead of 30.
I'm going to do the same thing. Get back up, so that's another stress, another armor slot, and only 1 HP worth of damage.
In-
Listen, dang, I think we were like fighting in a different weight class by accident. I think we showed up to the wrong spot.
As that happens, I think then the furnace jumps up into the air and is going to attack Teo. That is a 17 to hit.
Tails like, what did I do?
Dang, we're gonna die in the junkyard. We're
Sorry,
gonna die
18
in
to
the
hit.
Hold on, I have a question about this. Don't roll damage yet.
Melee range.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, all right, that hits.
Oh, maybe I should run. We can run.
Here.
We wouldn't make it. The floor is biting us.
Oh no,
That
I'm
is-
not twice.
I mean, only
9.
I'm allowed to hurt people in melee range. It's 9?
9 points of physical damage.
Okay. I'll
Oh
take it.
yeah, no, 9. Just 9 for
And
Teo.
then-
Yeah,
That's
I'll take the 9. Thank you, Your Honor.
And then it's going to
no.
take that fear that it just got from that attack, open up its mouth, bag of cleaning supplies, throws it inside of its stomach, and shoots out more fire from its belly.
I hate it.
And then this is within
That's a
you
different.
choose
That's a
all
different-
targets within far range. Yeah, so this is everyone is going to need to make a DC 14 agility reaction roll.
That's a 19 for me, yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm having a lot of fun.
It's a reaction. And it's agility and.
What's the difference between a reaction roll again?
You just don't take a hope or fear.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm hurting. So
Succeeded.
that means I did an 11, so I'm just shy.
An 11? Gotcha. Anyone who
I got
This
oh,
has
I
been
rolled
the-
the wrong damage die.
I got a 19.
Oopsie.
Well, you can keep the 9. Keep the lower damage.
Okay, so anyone who failed takes 11 points of magic damage. Anyone who succeeds takes 5.
Is magic the one that goes past the armor slot?
Direct damage is the one
Okay,
that it
direct.
doesn't matter. We'll do that.
I'm gonna-
But I say magic or physical because sometimes people might have armor
Yeah, they
that
have
might
armor that does
reduce
that.
a certain type.
Cool. Yeah, I'm hurting. Because I'm using an armor slot to take that down 1.
Yeah.
Daniel
Yeah, I do
said,
like that.
I'm gonna kill these guys today.
The next one is the bramble.
Daniel said, these guys
Yes.
No, for real. Like,
Tonight.
we're TPKing tonight, guys. I'm just saying.
As they're gonna go through. And yeah, I think they're going to mark a stress and use crush. I think, let's see, there's 3 targets within. Wait, what range
Right.
is it again?
I do want to play Quinn after this, so we're gonna treat this as an Elseworlds timeline, different parallel universe.
No, you
All
know
of
what?
us are live.
If Whitlock dies tonight,
What do you mean?
Daniel
it is?
has that on his head. Just saying.
None of us making it
I wanna
out.
play Quinn.
Have you seen how these motherfuckers are hitting? We are not making it out.
Oh, okay, my bad. I did that wrong. Okay. Whoops. So this pile of barbed wire and extension cables is going to go up to Teo, and you see it's like a slinky toy. It's going to try to hit you.
Where the hell's Blade?
You see Blade is in the
I think
Jeep
we should get out of
with a
here.
bag of chips.
Is that a character?
That is a 14 to hit.
Wait, from what range? This is a ranged attack.
Melee.
What do you mean? He slung
We've
something
got
at me.
it.
He was on the ground. I'm in the air. Right?
How
His
far in the
arms.
air are you?
I was on top. Like, I
Okay.
was up there. I had hit the guy in the head, and I was up there with him.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. I will target.
No, you targeted me.
No, you're
I
good.
used an
I can just choose one of your friends. It's fine.
No, no.
Okay.
No. I have an ability I've been trying to use, and that's why I keep asking.
Right.
You attacked me. You rolled dice with me. I'm gonna spin a stress.
Sure.
And
All
is
right.
this left? All right.
You know,
Yeah,
if you want to canonically make it, he do it at a range attack. We can do that. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying because it's a slinky, right? It's like he's hitting me
Yeah.
with like a lasso. I'm just
It
trying
was
to.
more so a flavor thing, but yeah.
Oh,
We can work
okay.
with
Well, I
it.
mean,
I'll
otherwise
let you use
can,
the
if you
ability.
want to hit a friend, if you want.
I'll let you-
I don't mind. Like, there's like a couple people who ain't been hit. You know, it's fine. No, it's cool.
Look at Taylor. What? Who? Me? No.
I don't think that's true. We've all
That's
taken
not true.
environmental
We all got
damage.
hit. I have 1 HP left. Please.
Okay, never mind. All right, cool.
Don't we all?
I'm gonna mark a stress so that I can use I see it coming and roll a d4 in order to try and add that to my evasion. Because you said
Okay,
it was
gotcha.
what was it that hit? Was it a
14.
14.
This thing is so weak it doesn't get any bonuses to its
Got it.
attack rolls.
Cool, because I just needed to have 1 above that in order for it to, because I have a 13, so I needed to get 2 above that, and I did. I got a 4 added to it, so that is now a 17 evasion on that attack.
17, you're good.
of
It and it misses. Incredible. And I think the last one that's going to go is the school bus. As the school bus.
The fifth Power Ranger villain that we have here is going to take his turn.
We gotta go. It backs up. It backs up in a straight line. Slowly turns. The front grill opens up, and you see a cannon inside of it. As it. And I think let's roll a d6 here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? This is it's gonna back up, aim, and I think it's gonna take a shot at
Me in the cage.
No.
Me.
No.
Me, the vampire gnawing at the bone cage.
Quinn. Listen, if you want to volunteer as tribute,
Hand it
but no,
over.
I'll say it's gonna go for
Go
Quinn.
ahead, hit me.
It's gonna go for Quinn for this attack. That is a 17 on the die, so that will hit.
hits.
For 7 plus 1. That is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As it
It covered that distance real quick.
and
Just
you
got
watch
rid of-
as out of
rid of
the
my
tailpipe a shell comes out. A shell casing. And that ends the enemy's turn for that one fear.
Oh my god.
Otto, help.
Go for it,
I
Otto.
would like to be very close range to all my allies.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And then I shall spin the stress, and I'll activate relaxing song, which means everyone clear 1 hit point.
Oh, you're a godsend.
So like the
Thank
wings
you.
has like little speakers on it, as it just plays like a
That's
nice
so cool.
relaxing humming tune.
Bossa Nova.
And as a reminder,
Yeah.
everyone, in Daggerheart as well, when it's on the player turn, you can drink whatever potions you would like for free. That does not count as an action.
I'm drinking 2 potions in my little cage.
I'm drinking my little health potion.
Gotcha.
I'll drink a stamina potion.
Y'all had potions? No, I do have a stamina. Okay.
1d4.
What I do?
I will give you a wild guess what I rolled on my D4 to clear some hit points.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's one more than you had.
I'm still trying to
Second
get
roll.
up into things. Can I make my agility roll now?
Sure, make
Oh,
it
you
with
hadn't been able to
fear
move.
for us.
You know what? I'll say
Enough time has passed that maybe I made my way.
enough to, well, yeah, because I mean, in increments,
Okay.
you would have been moving up slowly but surely.
Okay.
And this is like
Perfect.
the third round of everyone being able to move. Yeah, you'd be in
so-
range now.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. So, which enemy that I've visibly seen has been using this relentless feature to go in again? Is it the melee side of Maggie? Or is it.
So you see the most combative ones is the melee side of Maggie.
Okay.
Has been attacking multiple times in succession. You
Okay.
also see that, well, the right side of Maggie as well is capable of continuing to spread the momentum of fear. And as well as the little furnace demon has been able to do that.
It's just two.
So those three,
Daniel.
but I would say, but they are looking really hurt, gang. You guys have done a ton of damage to a lot of these things. The only one that hasn't taken that much damage is the left side of Maggie.
The melee side.
Yeah, that's the only one that hasn't taken that much damage.
Oh, that's the one I was gonna try this on. Should I not?
I remember one of the sides
it's
is
not- it's
staggered,
not-
one of the sides
it's-
is cursed.
It's not damage what I want to do. It's something else. But she would just do it in character just because she sees it's beating the crap out of her friends. Unfortunately. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Adept first. When I utilize an experience, so I'm gonna use a Spark of Desperation. I can mark a stress instead of spending a hope. If I do, I double the experience modifier for that roll. So I'll be adding a 4 instead of a 2 to this. I think a small hole opens up in the cyborg arm of hers, and this concussive blast comes out, but it's purely sound felt by machinery specifically, and it kind of moves its way through the melee side of Maggie, dismantling signals on its way through. I'm trying to put it to sleep.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So I'm gonna give it a shot. So I get to add. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. Hold on. It's with hope. That's a 20 with hope.
Fantastic. As that sound wave begins, it resonates at a frequency that begins as this corpse begins to die down. Incredible. You've got a combatant who is essentially out of the combat for right now, as they are unconscious. And it's still your guys' turn.
Can I try and make that strength check to get out of this encagement?
Yeah, and so remember with the restraining condition, it's just that you can't move, but there still are some combatants within melee range or within far range if you'd still like to make your attacks. But remember, it's going to take a strength action roll in order to attempt it and cost you a stress to initiate it. You're more than welcome to do so, though.
But any of my abilities that apply to very close range, I could do from within my timeout corner. Is that
Of
what you're
course.
saying?
I say every enemy is within range
Right.
because you all have clustered up into basically this all-out brawl.
Okay. Then there's no reason to try and leave my timeout corner if I can still join playtime. I'm going to attempt to, again, hold on, let me see, where's my very close? I have close and melee. I know I'm not quite in melee range for everyone, but am I in range for at least one who is close or very close?
Yes, and I'd say pick whichever target you would like.
Cool, thank you. I would very much like to get the furnace belly. That one's bothering me a lot. What I'd very much like to do is straight up attack him with my grappler. Which if I am successful with this, I can pull him into melee range and then do my whirlwind ability.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna try. And to do that, I'm going to spend a bloody little vampire token to use a d20 for my fear die, and I'm going to spend a hope to use a d20 for my hope as well.
Okay.
Come on, Lord. Please don't kill me in this cage. What do we got? Hot dog! Okay, so we have a 17 and a 15. Plus 1. 17 and 15 plus 1. Which is, I think, in the 30s.
33.
Is that with
Thank you.
hope or fear?
That is with... Which dice is this? Because they're my d20s. This is technically with fear. I'm going to spend 2 stress to make it hope.
Okay.
I'm adding the stress.
You're good to go, champ. You're good to go. Go right ahead.
He's trying to kill me. I'm going
for me.
I'm going to deal the damage first, but I am going to use the secondary weapon ability to use Hooked, which is on a successful attack, pull them into melee range.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to use Whirlwind by spending yet another hope to double this damage all around.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Daniel, quick question.
Yes.
If any of the melee combatants here hypothetically had enough hope to tag team a sleeping target, would that let them do so with advantage? Perhaps? Maybe. Just wondering.
Let's see, 26.
Oh, low.
And then half of that for everyone in very close range. So 26 and 13 for
26.
everyone else.
And I'm also going to say at the same time, Blade is going to spend a stress. Since you did a successful attack, he's going to make an attack as well.
Ooh.
He hits. As at the same time you grapple this creature to hook them in across the cage, you see it go blah, 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 blah. As all of its chips and processor get blown out of the side of its chassis. As you see with his large revolver, he takes that shot alongside you to deal that damage at the same time as he adds an additional
billion.
Fucker, my days.
12 million points.
12 damage.
50 million damage.
17 points of damage on top of, what did you roll?
I rolled a 26 for the main guy, 13 for the halved damage.
Okay, so now we're gonna change that now. I'm gonna allow you to add on his additional damage onto yours.
She looks so
And
happy.
then spread that halved. So you do 43 damage to this
no.
one, obliterating this one.
She's so
And
strong.
then you will spread 22 damage to the rest of them. As that bullet goes through and you see all of the cables and wires that are inside these flaming hot threads. They're almost like mono wire from Cyberpunk, where just to the touch they can slice through anything. Your blood begins to pump straight through the grappling hook into those coils across those circuit boards. Grab a hold of those wires and mix with your blood. Begin to fillet everything in that area. So let me go ahead and see how much damage that does. That's a whole lot of damage to that guy. Whole lot of damage to that guy. Whole lot of damage to that guy.
Welcome to the blood rave.
Whole lot of damage to that guy.
I feel like a go-go
Oh,
dancer
yeah.
in the cage. Like I can't leave, but I've got eyes.
You all watch as every single enemy, including the minus the warrior side of Maggie, all of them are shredded into pieces, and all of them go down. Each of them only had about 1 or 2 hit points left, and with AoE damage that strong, piloting the corpse of their own friend and using that to dispatch the rest of them, they all begin to fall into different pieces, and you watch as the right side of where the spellcaster was falls to the side.
Incredible.
And you see visible now that purple core glowing inside. Incredible.
I think I shout
it's
out
still on your
that
turn.
the core is there. Like I'm pointing through the bars of this like mechanical junk cage, trying to point at it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I just don't know if what I'm saying is like audible or clear, but I'm really trying.
Teo,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
give me a fate roll. Just roll your D12
Just one.
and let me know if it's a 7 or higher.
Oh my god.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
It's a 2. Can I add anything to it?
No, it's a fate roll. Nothing comes to mind, but hey,
No, nothing comes to mind. Yeah.
Nothing comes
I
to
feel
mind.
like he's kind of been
You're in
dodging. He's in air. He was in air and just kind of like hummingbirding around at this point. So he may not be able to see whatever's going on. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, good. It's y'all's turn. What would you like to do? That was your roll of hope.
We still have those 3. What were those 3 things we found?
Wait,
I
everything
don't know if they're
exploded
important.
except the one
No,
side,
they're all
right?
gone.
It's just the
The
sleeping
only thing
side.
that's left is the sleeping side, and now the core is visible.
Not to Teo.
Do I kill?
oh.
Do we take? Which one do we want?
We want to take.
Take?
Take.
Take?
What are we doing?
Okay.
We're
also,
taking.
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know what connectors for core are important. What can be cut? Whatever. Can
I'll
I get
take
your
it
help?
then.
All right, you go for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then Otto's gonna go towards the core to start to take it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'd say, do you have any hope left, Whitlock?
No, I have had 0 hope for the entire campaign or the entire combat because I spent all of it to get a +1 to my attack rolls.
I
All
got
good,
lots.
never mind.
Puppy.
I got lots.
I'll give you some of mine if you want it. You want some of my hope?
You get a hope. You get a hope.
All good.
Is there a hope right now? So I can
Yeah, I was
give
going
a
to see
hope.
if anyone wanted to spend a hope to assist with it.
Oh yeah, Quinn can do it.
Gotcha.
I have.
To give them a D6, but go ahead
Absolutely.
and tell me, how does Otto go about attempting to remove Maggie?
Ooh, great question. I believe like Otto will put on her goggles on. She's like, yeah, it's time to lock and load in here as she like rev up her wings and try to like speed dive into to try to grab
yeah.
the core.
All right. Give me that roll.
What kind of roll would that be? Just action?
Let's say this is... You trying to do this physically?
Yeah.
Then I would say this is either... I'd say you can take your pick between any of the physical stats. You can argue for whichever one you want it to be between strength, agility, or finesse.
Finesse.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
she's a
go.
tinker.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe
Yeah,
in
I
you.
think I should add experience. But anyways, that will be a 15.
15. Gotcha. You go in, you approach, and here come this cable flux. Some of this like liquid nitrogen begins to steam out as you begin to move these pieces. Remove that, and then you hear them go, shit. As all the constructs, the river sets
Oh
aside.
my god.
And all right, Maggie lost. All right, guys, go home. Get the fuck out of here. As they all begin to walk away, all the appliances begin to scurry on back into the garbage.
Clarity.
Trying to get out of this.
The cage begins to crumble.
Just sort of. You could
Trying to
just
help her
hold
out.
it.
She
I don't
accidentally
understand
bites
why
one
you
of
nod. Do you need another bite? I'm fine. Come on.
Oh my gosh, you're not.
I
fine.
don't like being grounded. No one puts celerity in a corner. And she will take your wrist. Whitlock has
Just
been-
like
It's meaner-
hoist
it's
you up
meaner
on the
than
shoulder,
that.
like, all right. So
Happens.
we have
like
the
a
core. We're
piranha.
going.
Oh, what was it you all needed?
You, I think maybe. And I looked to Blade, and then I looked to Otto, and I looked back at Blade. Where the fuck
Blade's
were you?
driving up. I brought the car.
Oh,
All right.
thank you. Now you're
I was there as he shows the smoking barrel to his revolver. I was there. Anyways,
You were there.
we needed a Gen 1 wheel core. And you go, oh, okay, one moment. As the electromagnetic pulse begins to send out, and you see rising out of the ground part of a ship. This almost looks like this like fishing vessel, almost like this like small like this like fishing boat that's been enlarged to a larger size, but with Gatling guns put on the front, and then dangling out of it and being removed from it is this very large, cumbersome will core. And to remind everyone, a will core is what powers older starliners, and they're made from the bones of dead gods that have been shaved down and carved into this perfect sphere to be used. And so you see all these hoses and wires that are attached to it, and then it just floats over and dunk, lands inside of the Jeep. Okay, well, that was fun.
Thanks.
So do you guys like do this all the time? Like
No,
go destroy
outside.
shit?
I own a shop.
Wait, hold on. Do you kill often?
I mean, you know.
That's a yes.
I mean,
That was-
I
As you see, like,
understand.
a little hum, like to initiate like a blush within this little magnet core. I guess I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
No, I get it. I've been checking my tablet to see if I have any new contracts. Nothing's been coming in, so really at this point it's just whatever.
But you guys got an opening or like?
Oh my god.
For what?
Like beating up stuff. Most people come here, you know, they brag on them, toss them around, maybe take a couple of limbs, but you know, it's not like this is the first challenge, you know, I've had in a while. So I mean, you guys are fighting something, you know. Don't need
And-
that. I'd like that.
Maybe we'll.
I
call
mean-
you.
You know, the problem right now is whether or not we own a ship, and I'm glaring right at Blade.
Hey, listen, we can get back topside, and I'd say things are looking pretty good. You guys are a talented bunch, and I might have need for a crew as talented as yourselves.
Maggie, do you need payment for your work?
I would just like to cause a large amount of destruction on a scale unimaginable.
It's a
Oh,
love of the
I
game
love this.
situation.
Would you like to work
I
together?
see no problem with this. What do you guys think? Like,
I mean, well, so here's the thing. I've kind of like connected myself to the atmosphere of this planet and its core. So I have control of it on a scale that you can't imagine. So if I were to be taken out of this environment, I'd be far weaker. If you're worrying about me causing calamities or anything.
You did like kind of try to kill us. Like, you know,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
was
kind of. It was. I'm
Well,
joking.
here I can do this as they float up into the air. Some of the pieces come together, and then they form a hammer with Maggie at the core. How does this sound?
Solari looks at Whitlock.
I look at Whitlock. I also
I just
everybody
slowly take my
simultaneously.
sword out of the holster, and I just slowly and gently place it on the ground. You have been my best friend, and you will never be replaced. But I'm going to replace you now, and I'm going to pick up the hammer that has Maggie attached.
Sounds good. They're in great hands over here. As you see crawling from out underneath it, you see what looks like an AC unit begins to pulls out extension cords and then attaches your former sword to it, and then launches it out and brings it back and retracts it like Mjolnir, and then just starts to walk away with your blade.
Oh my
See,
god.
someone's already found use for it.
Enjoy. I carved my initials into the bottom. I thought that was like an ownership thing.
Yeah,
Have fun.
exactly.
So, I'm ready. I don't know about you guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You all begin to head back. You make your way through. You see, watching this entire thing unfold from the mounds of garbage and trash. The Junkyard King watches as you all leave. You all make it back to Otto's pawn shop.
You know, Otto, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you're remarkably talented.
Thank you.
I enjoy
know.
your company. Okay, you know what? We appreciate the confidence.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Self-confidence is key.
Yes.
If you're looking to branch out from your store and maybe make some money,
Scratch that adventure and itch every now and then.
Like Otto was like said that was like started stacking up some of the scraps she took from the battles and stuff, starts stacking them up as she like listens to everyone. And then she goes behind the counter and digs up like a communication device and just holds it out to whoever wants to take it. All right.
Oh.
Call me if you need me. It just is a direct line to me. Just hit that one button. I'll come.
the
With
big
pie.
red one,
Yep, the only button on there.
everything I've been told about technology is saying that pressing the big red button is a bad, but you're saying it's fine.
There's no such
I
thing as
really-
pressing the wrong big red button.
Huh. I learned something today.
No. Here, like she'll take the communication device for a second and then colors it like blue and then be like, here you go.
Ah, this is better.
There you go.
It looks better with red.
There you
but
go,
That's
buddy.
fine.
Well, I gotta say it was fun going on that adventure with you guys.
Well, you will be missed.
We'll call you.
Celerity tips her hat.
It's like, I get out of here. Well, if y'all need something in my shop, you can take something.
If
Then
you're
get
gonna-
out of
If you're
here.
gonna spend money, say, but go on, get it.
It's
Guys.
like no, she's like, you can take something for free this one time if you like.
I feel like this
Swan
will never
dives
happen
into
again.
the clothing bin.
Get those pants. Get those pants.
Get back your shoelace. As we
No, that's
will
pilots. That's
resolve
These
what
pants are
was
missing the backside of them.
Assless fat.
Hey.
as we will resolve what was gained. You all make it out to the rest stop bench that's outside, waiting for the next shuttle to come pick you all up. As Blade, looking at the group, somewhat of a proud twinkle in his eyes, says, "Well, you all are a talented bunch. How about this? On paper, the ship's still mine. However, whoever you want to be captain can be captain. I'm not going to tell you where to take the ship, where it's supposed to go. But I want to tag along because there's something I'm trying to find. Something I think you all might be interested in."
Cool.
Do we get to know what it is?
Which is
So
being cryptic for dramatic effect.
he kind of looks around to make sure no one else is listening in. What do you all know about the long lost treasure of the Pirate Queen? And that is where we
I knew
end
it.
our prologue
I knew
for
it.
Imperia Blues.
I was like, I
Thank
know he's
you
not gonna let
all
me roll for this.
joining us for this one shot as we're approaching Gen Con. Unfortunately, Johnny couldn't be here. The homie Johnny, we're wishing them well and wishing everyone
buddy.
going to Gen Con safe travels. And it's so great that we get to pull this together and do a little one shot to play another game of Freelancers. I've been your GM, but enough about me. Let's talk about our wonderful players, starting with Kujo.
Hi. Wasn't expecting to be first again. Hi, everybody. I'm Kujo. You can find me all the places at the Kujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for more TTRPG-focused content. We have multiple campaigns that happen throughout the week. However, we're going to be dark this week for Shadows over Baldur's Gate because Gen Con. Speaking of which, if you're going to be there and want to play a game of Tales of the Valiant, my Sunday game is wide open, and we have multiple tickets available. Otherwise, just come up and say hi. I like meeting people, and it would be cool to get to know you. But yes, that's
Meadow.
me. I'm going to pass it to Meadow.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Howdy, that's me. I'm Meadow. I've been Meadow. Will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin' or Howdy Love Darlin' GM. On Mondays, I'm running a Start Playing game. You can go join it if you want to fall in love in a fantasy setting. On Tuesdays, I'm here on Bitten. On Wednesdays, I'm on Forgotten Adventures at Fears and Fortunes. On Thursdays, Leave Me Alone. On Fridays, I'm either on Shadows over Baldur's Gate or on this upcoming Cunning Folk, or on Hex Heist at midnight Eastern. That's a lot of fun. And my weekends are for me. If you bother me, we'll have an issue. Thank you. It's been so fun.
Taylor, take it away.
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Taylor. Hey, Spunky Taylor. I'm Spunky Taylor all across everywhere except for Twitch. I'm Spunky Taylor Games on there. I will be at Gen Con. I have a panel every day. So if you want to hear me yapping about marketing and influencing and stuff, there's a bunch of panels. You can see the whole schedule on my Instagram at Spunky Taylor. I will also be part of a comedy show, a game show comedy show called Liars Comedy Trivia that will be happening July 30th during Gen Con. And then I'll be in an all-film cast of Call of Cthulhu on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Gen Con. So, yeah. Take it away, whoever.
Kelly.
It's me. Hi. I will not be at Gen Con. But go support my friends who will be. Also, I go by the Kill Hop on the internet. If you follow me there, you'll find out what I'm doing. That's all. I love playing games with my friends. Princess.
Hello there, my name is Mare. You can find me on the internet at Oh Hello Mare. You cannot find me at Gen Con. I won't be there. But again, go and support all of our cool and awesome friends who are there. Go meet some folks, bring them back here. We'll have a good time. And yeah, you can find me mostly on Threads and Instagram these days. It's been hard to hit streaming on Twitch, but when the mood strikes me, I do variety gaming, variety streaming, variety yapping, a lot of times over coffee. We just have a good time over there. So yeah, keep in touch.
All right, and with all of that being said, thank you all so much for being here. Hope to see you all again soon on another Starliner cruise. I've been your GM, Daniel the DM, and be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and we'll see you all next time. Stay wavy, freelancers.